And then there's another one, which is a king variation, where each king that's still in your hand after you play gives you multiplier 1.5 times. So you just have like 5 fucking kings in your hand. You just play another like full house. It's like just explodes in math.
What the hell?
Dude, it's so cringe.
What the hell
Math,
happened
literally
to the
in
map?
subtitles it says math explosion.
Basically, numbers go. Right, Russell?
Yeah, big numbers make brain go wee.
Straight up, dude. Well, listen, we Russell watched me play, and I was like, grab a hand, and he's like, straight garbage. I was like, yep. This is so funny, dude. Did you want to stream tonight, Patrick?
Oh, brother, we're already live.
We are live. We're playing it raw. We're talking about video games because that's what we do, because we're nerds. But nerds are what's in these days, so that's good.
100%, dude.
It's good to be a nerd these days.
It is. It pays to be in there, dude.
I mean, look at JD. He's living the high life. He's going on cruises and shit. He's driving across the country.
Wait, what's
Being
happening?
a nerd has its perks. We're talking about nerds being cool now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go to school. Wait, don't go to school. I'm just kidding. It's not worth it.
What the?
It's like you need to go to school just to get a friggin' job at McDonald's because everybody's so fucking over.
Homie, I've found the job that requires you to use the Pythagorean theorem.
Oh no, what is it?
It's mine.
Is it teaching?
It's my job.
What?
No
way.
Yeah.
Teaching.
all of the flow statistics and analytics require like all of these different like there's so much see, my brain's not even working.
It's fair. You're not at work. So.
There's so much shit that I have to break down. I've used Excel more here than I have at the bank job I had. So many formulas, that's what they're called. I've had to use so many different formulas to just do like basic things for my job. It's wild.
So, picking up this week. Thank you guys for being here. Magnus is in the background. He's currently working, hanging out, vibing, listening to what's going on.
Catching them terrorists.
Weeds. I was gonna say he's in the weeds.
Weeds.
But I didn't want to go that way. I, for some reason, drew like a jelly bean on my one book, bleeding out. I guess I don't know what that means.
Magnus out here in the Merkin.
But yeah, welcome to AOE. This is our D&D campaign. I've named it Steam Jammer because it's a little bit more of a futuristic, Forgotten Realms setting, but also kind of like we're just kind of doing whatever we want because it's D&D and it's fun.
It's so good.
But everybody's here. So we pick up on level 2 of the Undermountain, underneath Waterdeep. The party kind of made their way through this old brewery type section of the dungeon that seems to have been closed off for a while, mainly because of these ballista that have been set up. These automated ballista, just fucking 3-foot long bolts that would shoot down this long hallway, just nuking kids. You guys, seemingly being the first actual people to explore this section, stumbled across some of these like enchanted barrels of ale, of dwarven ale, that there's a ward or an enchantment that's been on these barrels to preserve them magically. Currently, Silver has created and engineered a holder made out of leather straps and some stuff to kind of carry this barrel with him. And then in the midst of kind of investigating this space, discovered there were 3 barrel mimics, and a conversation had there's a conversation and exchange between Zivatir and his this mimic soul that's within him at this point, about how, you know, hey, maybe next time we can have a conversation instead of just slaughtering them, and maybe be able to actually maybe utilize them in the future. So we pick up the session with Tyrion just destroying the other storage section of these ale barrels and this ale storage in the north. But right now you guys have seemingly hit a point in the dungeon here where it's like a dead end.
Can we have map back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't see
Is
map.
is dark?
Is it dark?
It is.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Did that work?
We lost our light source, our torches and stuff.
No, you got light sources. Let me see.
Oh, good. I don't know. I lied.
Let me see.
I'm legally blind. Need eyeballs back.
Patrick, is it dark on your side?
Sure is.
All right, let me see. I think something must have happened when I was farting around with the map. I was trying to get it to.
There's a single blood splatter I see. Oh no, it's one,
Oh,
two,
okay.
three. There are four red splatters and one gray one.
Blood splatters, huh?
Yeah,
All
they're
Yeah, we
blood
can see the
splatter.
splatters, and then I can see.
And there's
where we're
drawings,
on.
and I can see drawings.
There are in fact
Okay, that's good.
somebody let a Destiny 2 Titan in here and just draw everything.
That's good. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Okay. All right, something.
there we go.
There
You know
it is.
why? It's because I turned the visibility of that layer off because I was trying to import
Turned.
the other one.
He's like, all right,
So-
characters we'll see next
Yeah.
week. Turn the lights off.
It's like, all right, everybody blind. I'm dark
Turn the
vision.
world
This
off.
is your eyes are missing.
Turn the world off.
So funny. Character loses an eye in fight. Only see half of the screen.
Oh, dude, that'd be madness.
Oh, that'd be great.
But yeah, so right now you're at this section of the dungeon where there's this ale storage, but it seems to be no path forward.
What's his name?
Oh,
Silver.
we're gonna go find Shin. That's what we were gonna go do.
Ah, you're right. Yes.
Sean, yes, Sean.
Shin, Shami.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Silver is currently thinking about the blueprints that he snagged screenshots of from Tyrion. He after like fiddling and getting his peg rigged up, he got those juices flowing again, and so he's trying to work on that for Tyrion.
Okay. All right. What's everyone else doing? What's the plan? What's the game plan, boys?
Well, I've broken a room, so I've done all I could do. I'm heading back out.
I would say, I mean, you guys are aware now of where these traps are, that you're able to kind of plan your jumps to make it across this 10-foot section where the little drop trap doors are.
When I get back to the other side, I'm
again?
also grabbing my half shield that's wedged into the wall.
Yes, absolutely. Kind of pry it out of there easily enough.
Need that for later. Alright, move some of this shite around.
Yay!
Start just making my
Alright, so you say
making
we
some
do
room for me
go,
to
like,
right.
go back out and go all the way across.
I
And back
feel
to the kangaroo.
like I asked this question.
Okie dokie.
with-
Now you said last session that I doubt I noticed it, but everybody else that was looking at me did. Do I notice that I'm like puffy and swollen and wet faced?
I would say after a moment, like it's kind of almost like tickles.
Oh, hold on, nothing's coming through my headset.
I don't check that.
What the hell?
Hello. You broke it.
Well, while we're waiting for him, I'll ask my question.
Yes.
There
When-
we go. Jeez.
When Halith inevitably, oh shit, sorry, something in my throat.
Sorry.
Turned into, his ghost apparition, and then vanished before our eyes, and I received his
Yes.
scales. Did we
Mhm.
discuss if his scales worked for me too, or was it kind of a case of like they work to whoever they're given to?
So in the process of walk around, like kind of like as you guys have been traveling since that encounter, I would say like his skills were much smaller, and they appear to be more of like a smaller holy symbol, kind of just for him to kind of channel his faith through, but very small. They don't do anything special for you per se, but I think probably from from like Tyrion's perspective, he would probably interpret them as like just being like a small, almost like a necklace that one would wear, but you just like to have it on him.
Can you guys hear me
then
now?
I would not ask the question.
hear you,
There he
yes.
is.
I don't know what the hell happened. I'm testing to see if.
Heard that.
I'm trying to hear if Sorry,
You're good.
I've got the stream up on my phone. Like my headset just disconnected for no good reason.
Let's go.
Russian spies.
AT&T got you.
You're on to me.
Oh, dude, straight up. Those AT&T headphones.
Yep. Okay, we're good. We're working.
Yeah. Excellent. Z, you do kind of notice a little bit of like moistness underneath your eyes, a little bit of kind of like your nose is kind of like runny a little bit.
That's odd. Let's catch up with the group, shall we?
You guys make your way back to where the giant zombie beholder corpse is just plastered between these two brewing tanks.
Yeah, so we're going to the Shane, is that right? Now, was it that we were to be killing this woman?
Well, this fellow that most of you have met, I know at least Niklaus has met him.
A gentleman. Oh, this is the guy what has the spider eyes?
Correct.
Yeah, and we're putting him down in the ground, right?
I believe that to be the case.
Yay. Yay. Yeah, right. If I remember, he's near where that great hall was, if I remember correctly.
You are correct. You are remembering correctly because of your
Das keen mind.
Yeah, my keen mind. Gotta keep it keen. Alright, so I guess we just head back that way then.
He's up in there somewhere. He's up in there.
Or was there anywhere else convenient that where we could go to be yeah, was there anywhere else convenient that we maybe passed up getting to where we are now that maybe we should go back and take a look at on our way back, that is?
Silver level 20.
Does that make any sense? Am I speaking nonsensical here?
No, I mean it seems reasonable. I mean, are you asking to like rest before we go up there? Or?
No. I just don't want to accidentally skip something that would be easy to check out just because we forgot to check it out.
Oh. In your own words, yar.
Yar.
I think, the only way that we were going was... The only thing that we were doing was covering this way because it was... Well, we didn't want to miss anything, so now we've come through, and I don't think there's anything we've really missed, so... I think it's safe to go forward. Everyone else? Anyone else?
Yay, let's do it. Yeah, right. All right,
Magnus
sweetie.
is, Magnus is with you, or Bronze.
Time to zoom
Now,
out.
are these ballistas like still like walking and trying to shoot us but can't?
The magic in them seem to have, because It appeared to be from, even from like an artificer standpoint, and just kind of understanding maybe a little bit of magic now, that after it had gone through all of its ammunition that would have been available, that the magic would have ceased. So it got to a point where it shot all of the bolts, and then they both kind of powered down. They're kind of like pointed now down on the ground, just kind of stationary and lifeless.
Yeah, well, the only way to go is the way back. So, would it be important to like, could we like fast travel effectively back there, or like, could we just say we go back?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. There's not the section that you guys kind of walk back has been very well cleared out. It's a bit of a long trip. Eventually, make your way back to let's go to the cross section at the top. Drag you through. I grab you both. Did you get locked in the wall? Oh no, it happened before. Ripperoni.
I was like, oh no. You know, I literally just said I was locked in the wall once, and then I got locked in the wall.
Let's put you guys all at the four corners here, where the route that continues north is the area where that you've already encountered Shun, and you guys encountered the gold ochre jelly. To the left is this section you can kind of hear some conversation and kind of that busy sound in the distance from the Goblin Market. Are you guys heading back? Are you going straight to Shun, or you want to do anything else?
I don't think we have anything else to do besides that. That isn't just generally exploring.
Okay.
I believe Silver is correct.
Yeah, even the pathway back, you guys have already kind of went to the branch sections of this dungeon so far. So I would say, because of your guys' understanding of like your path already, will probably see if I can group you guys up so I can select you all at once and I can just move you. This maybe. I do this. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, there we go. So kind of trippy. God, things are happening on my screen. So derpy. It's so derpy moving.
Oh my gosh.
Closed.
We're all stuck.
Here we go. You doing on, Darian?
It's okay.
Oh no. Oh, wait, Tyrion's moving. What's happening? Oh, this door's closed.
What is this?
Okay, let me try to locate some pogs off each other. Okay, there we go. Now we're in good shape. Okay. So. Okay, now we're good. You guys can kind of see on the map where you guys are. Right now it's about midday. You'll hear some conversation down the hallway where, when you guys came in here down this way before, there were a barracks type area over in like this section here, where there were a bunch of larger bugbear looking people kind of just sleeping at the point when you came in before. It isn't long as you guys are walking down this hallway that you are greeted by Shun himself. As you guys are kind of walking down this kind of like longer hallway, you kind of see him just kind of confidently kind of turn around the corner and say, I've been expecting you. Any luck finding the were-rats?
Who's leading? Who are we?
It doesn't matter. You guys can decide who's leading. I just kind of moved your pogs in a big group and all
I
dirt.
think, Tyrion, were you the one that was doing most of the conversing with them?
No, that was Niklaus who actually conversed with him originally.
Oh. Yeah,
Here's
I
the problem.
nudged
Niklaus wasn't here.
Niklaus.
Well, I wasn't here when you guys talked to the were-rat, so I actually don't know
Oh, I also
exactly what happened.
to the rats. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Great.
When you guys kind of met up with like this group of were-rats, you met Rizeril, and he was like a drought mage who kind of had some type of sway over the were-rats. They're just a bunch of like larger humanoids that it seems like he has a problem with the Xanathar guild, and he wanted to kind of rid them from this floor so he could take it over under the assumption of just gaining power for himself, as well as just getting more of like a ability, I suppose.
I see.
But I mean, he didn't seem at all hostile to you guys. He was just kind of more curious about what you guys were up to, and then he actually showed the stone key that Sean himself has had that stolen from him by were-rats. And so the whole thing of you going to investigate, it seemed like the were-rats were just chilling with Riz, and Riz was like, hey, I'll fucking give you this stone key that is actually a key to unlock a portal to another floor of the dungeon if you fucking bring me their heads. So we already took Nadia's head, which is in the bag of holding that Oberon has, and now you're kind of that's where you're at. You've already killed Nadia. You already got one severed head, and the last one is Shun. But Shun has these 8 red beady spider type eyes. He's got these like bristles that almost come off of his arms, and his teeth are like just all fangs. He's been like cursed or transformed by something, and it seems like he uses that as kind of an intimidation technique against his gang.
All right, so I'll say before we round the bend into the actual chamber and everything like that.
Mhm.
All right, how do we want to shoot this? Are we going and swinging? What are we thinking here?
Well, I mean, I've never had a conversation with this individual, so I might not be the best one to talk to, especially when, well, I like to fight a lot.
Yes, I know, but I'd like to have some form of, I guess, before we just go in there killing a man, I want to at least give him, like, is there any redeeming qualities about this man? Anybody have any reason why we shouldn't just kill him and be done with it?
I mean, not from our previous conversations. All he wanted us to do was kill somebody else, and then he would give us...
Well, I mean, he did threaten
50
us
gold
and
pieces.
did treat us like a douchebag.
You know, I will agree with that. It's definitely
He
not...
treated us pretty poorly.
He did. You know what? He did treat us pretty poorly. You're right.
Yeah.
I say we kill him.
But I guess we could also go in there and just say, hey, we talked to the were-rats and they seemed pretty chill, and we didn't want to kill them, and see what he says, I guess, and if he incites violence, then so be it.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I don't think that would be the best idea, because I'm pretty sure that's the quickest way for blades to be drawn. I mean, the man asked us to
I also have no problem with that.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives him a way out, is what I'm saying. It gives it a way for my conscience to be clear if he starts the fight instead of us starting the fight. Does that be making any sense?
Jared's just gonna like slowly look at Silver, just dumb, befuddled look on his face of like, I know I realize I've been in this soiree of us all at least, but when did you suddenly grow a conscience?
I've had a
had much
conscience
issue
the whole time. How many times have I argued with this piece pointing to what the heck is Patty's character name?
Z.
Z.
Tiefling.
Or just going off and killing somebody for no reason. I'm not saying we should just be killing willy-nilly. I draw the line there. General pirating, yes. Thieving, yes. Burning and pillaging sometimes, yes. But just straight murdering for no good reason, that'd be against the, you know what I'm gonna say.
You know,
Pirate code.
he might be out of line, but he is right. He's tried to be a voice of reason a few times.
But I do that. But pirates murder too. That's kind of part of what they are.
Yeah, maybe back in the day they just straight out murdered, but not for good reason. What we call a murder and what you call a murder are kind of two different.
I don't think that's how that works. But
Somebody
sure.
drinks your rum in the night, that's governance for killing them. That's allowed, right? Believe it or not, you kill them. You wake up and somebody's knocked your blanket, the corner off the mattress there a little bit, and gives you governance, but you can kill them for that. Believe it or not, it was your duty to swab the deck, but he went there trying to be nice and did it before you. Believe it or not, that's also a killing. You killed them as well. So like murder and killing might have a different meaning to non-pirate folks as it does to pirate folks.
What if you order a drink and someone drinks it before you get to it?
Yeah, that's just good form. You gotta be quicker than that.
That's fair. That's fair play.
Good.
My head hurts now.
All of a sudden, Silver and I are on the same soda. Well, I guess we're in the same book. Maybe not the same page, but...
Ooh.
All of a sudden, the cleric's having an existential crisis in the corner.
He's like, oh my god.
All I know is that Silver and I both say aye to killing.
Yeah, no, not in general.
No, I mean this individual.
Deserving it. They shouldn't be dying just to die.
No, yes. But this, I'm talking about this right now.
So, okay, no, wait a minute. I'm going to stop you there. You had no problem killing his female compatriot. Z, you made it very apparent that
Ooh,
because these are
Wait, I wasn't there for that.
because these all are tied to this slave trade that you have such an issue with. You were very adamant he would die no matter what occurred.
That is correct, yes. I mean, I was stopped by the likes of everyone.
Wait,
but...
this man is in the slave trading business?
Yeah.
Or are you just referencing the
Oh, wait a minute.
The Xanathar Guild, yes.
Wait. Are you talking about the goblin people, or are you talking about this individual that's part of the slave trade? Tyrion.
My head hurts so much.
Yeah, I don't know if this man, this is like meta game, this is like out of the game. I don't think this man was involved in any way that we knew with the goblin slave trading ring. Right?
No.
Am I right in saying that?
But the goblins had
Xanathar.
basically yes, and this dude is part of the Xanathar Guild.
So like, here's the thing.
Guilty by association.
You
I
go
say
to
kill him.
You go to McDonald's
Mm-hmm.
and you find out that they're doing surge pricing.
Oh no.
You go through the drive-through during lunch and your Big Mac is $15.
Nope. They got it
When
back.
you ordered
that
it,
give you
30
the
seconds
right-
ago, 10.
Does that give you the right to scream at the guy in the window and say, "What the hell? What's the problem? You know what I mean?" It's not this guy's fault that the company has decided to do surge pricing, right? So does that mean that we have the right to just kill this man because he's part of an organization that has ties to slave trading when he's just trying to work, you know what I mean, gain wage and feed his family maybe. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. He could be a scumbag. I believe it to be true that he is. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the one doing the murdering. So if we go up there and say, "Hey, We talked to them, seemed nice guys, decided not to kill him instead, but we're gonna be moving forward, and he draws on us. Well, then that's on him.
I think Silver has a point. I believe it all comes down to where his views lie. So yes, while he may not be the individual starting the surge pricing, if he agrees with it and thinks that it's a good thing, I would say that it's probably safe to. Yeah, I want to kill him.
I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm just gonna reach out.
But I
Well,
think
No,
we go with
yeah,
Silver's.
Tyr is speaking. Tyr is speaking. I'm just gonna grab my scales and I'm just gonna fucking look at Shun. Anything, any sort of reaction.
Oh yeah, we're having this conversation. He's right fucking there.
No, I said before we go in.
No, this is all happening. Before,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this is-
Yeah, I
'cause
said
Silver wanted
before
to
we
make
round
sure.
the corner, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page before we went in blasting.
Oberon kind of pipes up and adds to the conversation that he agrees there should be at least some sort of conversation because the group at least granted a conversation with Nadia before murdering her. A more in-depth conversation. Let me grab. Oops, wrong button. Nope, not that one. Oh, this is what I want. Let's see. Ooh. Tyrion, as you're kind of sitting there with your scales, it is like almost immediately like it is almost as sure as shit that this person has been alive for too long, according to your god.
Oh, so I see the thingy going around him too. Okay. Saying this, I'm just gonna put it back. But look at everybody. He needs to die.
Yay! Whoa! Okay, now what basis are you making that accusation?
Yes,
okay?
to the death.
What basis? Wait, so you're saying you've had an item on you this whole time while we were arbitrating between this man's goodness and evilness? You have an item in your inventory that its sole purpose is to decipher somebody's goodness and evilness?
Yeah, tell the battle cream soda that almost killed me.
In kidding me?
Oh
That could have saved us a whole like 15 minutes. Let's kill him. Let's go.
Listen.
Yar!
It goes off when it wants to go off. I don't choose it.
He's literally got the what is it from Yu-Gi-Oh, the whatever scale. What are they called?
The Millennium Scale.
He's got the Millennium Scale in his hand, and that literally tells you whether somebody's good and bad. As we're debating somebody's inherent good and badness. Oh, that's just fun. All right, then I guess we're killing.
I mean, I rolled a 7 out of a 100, so it's pretty much as far as. Anyways,
Or nor.
Oberon's like, I still wouldn't mind conversating, but if everyone's in agreement, I guess I can't stop.
I mean, I think we can agree that if we go in there and we say, hey, we didn't do what you want to do, but we're still gonna go forward anyways, there's a good chance he tries to kill us.
And if
then
he,
we'd be justified in trying to kill him back.
and even so, I think we've already decided that we're going to kill him. So any sort of information that we pull from him could be just useful in general.
Give him one last chance.
Does agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oberon does like that mentality.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't know the specifics, but I have been informed that he needs to perish.
Excuse
We can
excuse
talk
me.
all he want.
He has to die. He has been alive for too long, and he needs to die. Okay, let's go perish this man. Okay,
Tyrion's just an anchor man.
let's perish him now. Okay, let's go perish. Okay.
But as you guys are kind of having this conversation leading up, as you're just about finishing it, he rounds the corner and he goes, I knew you all were on the way. So, did you recover the stone key as agreed upon?
He said he knew he was on the way. Does he have a? Do you think he has a scale too?
He also has himself. What decides if
Silver's
people are
waiting
gonna
in
be
the
on?
hallway. He has a skull too.
What decides when people are gonna be on time?
the punctuality scale.
Yay, the scale of one's punctuality.
Yeah, equally.
Magic item.
Magic item tells whether or not. Dude, I need a button that I click and it just tells me whether or not it's dark outside. Just click it. It just says yes.
Already.
It just says yes
Yep.
or no.
You have keen mind. You already know.
Yeah, but you never know. I could lose it.
Yeah.
It's also a funny item. Somebody asked, hey,
It would-
ask me if it's dark or not. Like,
It's
yes.
dark.
It just says yes or no. Is it dark
Like a
out?
magic 8
Yeah.
ball.
The magic conch.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh,
You're excused.
appreciate.
So list of items: hookah pen of scrying,
Ooh.
and then scale of punctuality.
No punctuality and 8 ball of is it dark out? We got.
But is spelled like Drizzt, but with no D.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it ball of scrying? Is it dark of scrying? Dude, the next magic item suite to come in D&D 5, whatever the heck they call it. The next
D&D
You got
1.
it, man.
Oh God.
All right.
But the key. Did you have success tracking down our furry compatriots that needed slaughtering?
Yeah, well, we tracked down the key.
And we also found the were-rats.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So you let me go get your payment. I'll be right back. You have the key on you, yes?
Yes.
Oh.
No. Well, not really.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so were we for a little bit. We don't have your key. We found the rare rats and they have the key. And they seemed what amounts to a group of well-mannered, nice individuals just trying to be living. And we saw no reason for them to die.
This is
How
the
did you decide
consensus.
that? Did you flip a coin or something?
No, we have a scale.
Yeah, we
That's
have a
not how it
scale
works.
which tells you whether or not it's dark out. Or no, that's the wrong one.
No, we have this pen that we smoke that tells you whether or not someone's good or evil.
Ah, yes. And somebody smoked the hookah pen of scrying, and now we've come to the... Yes.
I just love the idea
Whether
of
you
you in the
are,
background
like-
just being like, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Okay, so are you going to kill them, or are you getting my key? What's going on?
Not exactly, no. But we are gonna be moving forward through here. If you wouldn't
Oh well,
mind.
this section's off limits. It's just a section of where my gang sets up. There's nothing else over here. If you'd like, I can escort you through. I have no interest in any kind of scuffle. Rather, not anyone killed today. But I don't trust people walking around my place unsupervised.
Well, that seems good, I think. I look around, kind of like, well, I guess that's one way to end this.
I mean, it is understandable. You don't want someone coming into your house and opening your fridge without being asked, you know?
Absolutely. That doesn't sound like the words of somebody who wants to commit murder today. I look around at everyone wide-eyed, like... That doesn't seem like somebody with murderous intentions would say that. I don't think.
Everybody look at the scale.
Everybody look at the scale. I think that means good. Okay, all right, we'll take these.
And as he's walking you through this section, there's I already have the page up. You guys kind of walk, and there's about there's 7 human kind of like thuggy looking folks that have like that Xanathar symbol kind of like painted on like their garb, and they're just kind of hanging out. Some are like smoking cigarettes, hanging out. There's a small fire, and they're just kind of vibing, and there's some crates of what you presume to be product that they're smuggling or transporting. Um, yeah, he just walks you through, and he kind of brings up the fact. I'm just gonna move Oberon. You can follow Oberon around. You can follow Oberon's pog. He does kind of spark up a conversation that I did hear that the problem over there at the Goblin Market with Yek has been resolved. That's wonderful. Don't have to worry about that bullshit anymore.
Oh,
Frees up Xanathar's group, or our group, to take care of business.
so there was a.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
wait, what do you mean take care of business exactly?
Or what do you mean?
Well-
they were a problem.
Well, Yek has got some sort of magical spell or something on him, and started to do some pretty changed the mentality of the goblins that operated in the market. It was kind of encroaching on our territory with certain products.
That being
Certain products. So
drink, you mean? You mean the elephant snot?
one of them, I suppose.
You mean weapons and armor?
Weapons and arms. Yes.
And exclusively that and nothing else? Weapons, armor, and liquor only?
No. He said weapons and arms.
Yes,
Right.
arms could be any type of armament. That's why I'm asking for specifics.
Can I make an insight check on him while I'm just listening to see if he's bullshitting?
Oh.
us?
Absolutely, for sure. I'll let another person do an insight check too if they would like.
Devatir and Silver are like one step behind this guy,
We
looking
are,
at
dude.
each other, like,
Yeah,
like shrugging and eyeing and like weighing and balancing.
I would assume Silver, like in his coat, has his gun out like
Oh
this.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
tell us
he
about
does.
it.
And then it goes down, then it goes back up, then it goes back down.
Ooh, you guys did really good at insight.
One of
Hold
the
on, let
things
me
I'm
hit
good
him.
at.
There's definitely something he's not letting in. He's definitely dancing around some stuff. Maybe he's definitely being super shady. He seems thankful because he's kind of says things like, I'm just very thankful that one of my bugbears went out to the market and word got back that a new group of adventurers had taken care of the Yek problem, and that some goblins actually thought maybe coming back to Xanathar's group might not be a bad thing, considering that the morals of the market have changed. A little bit too goody two shoes for my line of work. Everything and anything can be bought and sold. You groups seem like a decent. I kind of like you all. I don't really see that often. I don't know. I get something. There's a vibe from you that you've got this killer instinct about you. There's more than meets the eye.
Silver.
But
Okay, well, that be the case. Let's circle back. You said anything can be bought and sold. That means
Absolutely.
excluding some things, right?
anything that you request, it may be possible for us to acquire. It just may take some time. Anybody, anything.
Yeah, you saying any by anybody? You mean like a cat? Like
If-
you don't mean anybody, right?
I mean,
Like you
depending
wouldn't, not a person. You're saying?
on-
You're not.
Absolutely.
I shoot him.
Absolutely.
I shoot him in the back.
And I stab him.
I don't know where he is, but I shoot him in the back. I shoot him in the
Well,
back.
He's
Hold
dead.
on, hold on,
He's
hold on.
deceased.
Hold on.
We're both
Hold on,
going
let
in.
Well, he lined
It
up
feels like-
everybody's pogs.
This feels like a Fallout mission where like you're walking behind somebody in their headquarters as they're talking, and like in the hallway as you turn one corner, you just stab them as many times as possible, and then all of them,
100%.
you have failed this quest. Failed. That's what.
Oh, dude, straight up. Let me just clear up the combat tracker. There's some stuff from last week. Just gotta go through it.
You wouldn't mean people would. Oh, yeah. Oh, he dead. Yep. He's deceased.
We gave him a shot.
We
Give
did.
him a chance.
We did. Now he's dead.
I don't know who's. You guys can decide what your guys'
He could take a shot first, and I'll stab him right after. He said it first. I said it second. Simple as that.
Yeah. All right. I'll do my. Well, how about this? I'll go to slash him, and then I'll go, because then I get a free shot on him. So I'll.
Yes.
I'll-
PC. He is right here, right in front of you. You guys can see on the map.
Yeah. So I have selected
Um,
him.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to slash. Do I get any bonuses because he is?
You just get a free action because you're
not
surprising him.
expecting it? Okay.
Yes.
like a pseudo surprise round. Okay, that's a thing. But
Yes.
then I also get to shoot,
That's all. Oh,
So
that'll
hit.
hit.
and then we hit him with
Jesus.
9 damage.
Nice damage. Nice. And then Z, you get some stabs in there.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take both of the scimitars and try to
Ooh.
right through the back.
Actually, can I just also use my grit as well? I would like to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Expend 1 point of grit.
The hot minutes. Use some grit.
I
Yeah.
know. I always forget because it's not like super apparent on the way that Fantasy Ground shows stuff.
Hold on. Let me see here.
Been a hot minute since he kneeled on some grits.
That's for gunslinger, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna use dazing shot. So he has to make a Constitution savings throw, or suffer disadvantages on all attacks until their next turn.
Let's go.
Nice. Constitution save.
Yeah, con save.
He's gonna have disadvantage because he's been surprised.
Okay.
He rolled a 19.
Yeah. So on disadvantage.
Yeah, he rolled a 14 and
Oh.
a 15, and he has good
Okay, yeah.
constitution.
So I'm assuming that he passes that. I can't assume. I can't believe that the saving throw. I don't know what the saving. I don't know where to find.
Let me pull up your.
It should say indeed D beyond.
Oh yeah.
That's usually where it's got all that breakdown.
I'll pull him up.
Go here, fighter. Oh yeah. Let me see. That gunslinger bit doesn't really add much into the fantasy grounds, is it?
DC 14. Yeah. So he passed it.
Okay, so is it all the same?
He still takes damage.
Is it all the same for your shots? Do you know? Can you see?
I only have 2 shots. The next shot it's just Deadeye, so whenever I make a firearm attack, I can spend a grit to gain advantage on the
Okay.
attack roll. So it's just
Oh,
so that's
yeah,
the only
I'm
one
with you.
Yeah.
Sweet. So he kind of resists that, but now Z, you get to make sure you're targeting his ass.
Yes, sir. And his back.
As well as his back.
All right, here comes the mirrored. Oh. And the life
Oh,
steal.
that was a rough roll.
That was a rough one. It bounced all around. That's better.
That'll hit.
Oh.
Okay. Are Niklaus or Tyrion, are you doing anything, or you just like hear the gunshot go off?
I use my action to take a deep breath.
I like it.
Good, he's breathing. Good. Making sure Silver didn't shoot him.
If
So I did shoot him. What do you mean?
Oh. Wait a minute.
Did I not shoot him? What are you talking
Yeah, you got him.
No,
This is-
JD's making sure you didn't shoot JD.
about? Oh.
That's why he's taking a deep breath,
Um,
trying to make sure that something's not coming out of him.
okay, question, Tim.
Yes.
The wand I have.
Hmm?
Using that, does that use a spell slot of mine?
The wand has charges it uses.
Okay, so.
Yep.
Now, I can't upcast those spells either. Then, correct? They're stuck at the lowest level.
I think so. Because if you're a non-magic user, you could still use wands, right?
Yeah, it's just the
Whoops.
base spell.
Okay, then if I can take the opportunity, I'm gonna kind of like slip that down my sleeve and attempt to cast Hold Person on him.
All right. So you use one charge. I'm gonna do this. So now it has 6 charges. I'm just gonna put it on after the name of it, just so it's easy to keep track in our
Okay.
inventory. And then it gains charges at dawn.
Yep.
So you cast that. What does it say? Is the DC is the
Yep.
DC's friggin' high on that shit. Okay.
It doesn't say what
Um,
it's based off, though, according to the spells on the wand itself.
Yeah,
just
the
says
wand
that?
itself will tell you this is the DC. But the thing it's the spell hold person is wisdom save throw.
Okay, so it'll base
Yep.
it off. Got it. All right.
Yep.
This
So
is the
he's
first
gonna make a
chance I've
wisdom
had to use
save.
it, so.
Oh man, he rolled a 16. Okay. So you kind of after the and then a couple swipes from Z, friggin' Tyrion comes out and whips out this wand kind of out of his sleeve and just casts it. This magical kind of aura just slams into Shun's back, and you see this like almost like ethereal kind of light bluish colored chains begin to wrap over his back, and then it fades away, and he's just like kind of like stuck there like in this pose of like agony. He's just like one hand on his back, and he's just kind of stuck there in space. Let me keep that spell open so I can keep an eye on it. Now everybody can roll initiative.
Yay, let's go.
Nice. Nice job, Ross.
I try.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
That one's got a high ass DC. DC 17 is crazy. Z, I
What
need your
level-
initiative. Oh, sorry.
What level spell is hold person? Is that a second level spell?
Thala 2.
Yeah.
Initiative for Oberon. Hey, he rolled decent, but he's still at the bottom of the order, so whatever. Top of the round, it's Shun's turn. He can't do anything, but at the end of his turn, he's going to try to make another wisdom save to break out of hold person. Rolled a friggin' 6. Good man. Oh, shit. Z, you're up.
Alrighty.
He is paralyzed. So, can't move or speak. He automatically self-saves. You have advantage on attack rolls.
Oh, buddy.
If any attack that hits him is a critical hit, if you're within 5 feet.
Wait, what? Oh, any attack on him is a critical. If I'm within
If
5
it
feet.
hits. If it hits. But you have advantage.
Buddy, it's Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark. It's Hunter's
Being
Mark time.
paralyzed, This is fucked.
I'm gonna use that level 1 spell slot for some Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. And it's time for 3 swings of them skimmy tires. So as far as the life-stealing scimitar, if I hit with it and it's a critical, will that trigger the life-stealing effect? Or do you want it to be a natural 20? Because it does say in there that it's got to be a 20.
From my perspective, I would treat that as a critical hit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
just from my perspective. I think the magic of the weapon is you're hitting somebody in such a like they're so vulnerable in that spot or in a situation where the magic of, like in this situation, the life-stealing scimitar allows you to deal necrotic damage as well as get the temporary hit points. So I would say yeah. I mean
Okay.
across the board with everything, just because it makes sense.
Okay. I am fine either way. I just want to, like I said, I just wanted to know. So I'm going to take 2 with
Yep.
the mirrored, 1 with the life stealing. So first up, oh, that's a 27 to hit
I guess that'll hit.
with
And it's a critical.
and it's
So he is. Oh wait, hold on.
Crody.
I need to put the effect on him
Mm-hmm.
that he is paralyzed. I think that will make it work.
I'm paralyzed.
So now you can roll. And now if you roll your damage, it should. I don't really know.
With that hit, I'm gonna do. Oh no, the third attack will be the dread ambusher one, so that's fine. So first one.
Yep, there you go. Dealt extra damage. Nice.
The extra is from
Oh, you have an.
dread ambusher.
So actually, you get to roll. We have Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
All
Yes.
dice is doubled. So roll 2 more d6. Nice. Another 7. Jesus.
There we
Okay.
go. Second attack with the Scimitar of Life-Steering.
You don't need to do advantage because it's going to take it for you.
Okay, huge.
You're going to automatically do it. Oh, jeez. Nice. That'll hit.
Oh yeah. So I'll do this.
Give me some more.
Two more d6. And I will get the 10 temporary hit points.
Well, and you deal an additional 10 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez. There's that. 10 additional 10 points of necrotic and 10 points of what's it called? Temporary healing. And then for this third one, Dread Ambusher comes into effect. So if it does hit, they'll take an additional 1d8 of damage, which will be 2 because of a critical.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
So we got this. 2 more d6. And 2d8.
Well, that's enough to just completely just...
Sheesh.
You guys just see Z just like hit him in like the neck with one scimitar, pull it out, and then he takes the life-stealing scimitar and like swings it in the other side of his neck and just cuts. And the only thing that at this point is like holding this dude's head on is like a little bit of cartilage between his vertebrae, and it's just immediate, just like this waterfall. And the only thing that's holding this man up right now is the magic of Tyrion's hold person. And you can kind of see as this like horrid kind of like dark green magic begins to kind of curl up from the wound from the second hit that Zivatir made on his neck. And like a moment passes by, and then the life from him escapes, and the magic of whole person is released because it's not a person anymore. And he collapses on the ground. Is it the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn. I will pass.
Silver, as he kind of falls down, kind of like face plants, and then his head is like kind of like very loose, like there's no flesh kind of keeping it on now. It's just like a little bit of this cartilage, maybe a spinal cord keeping his head on, connected to his body. Make a perception check.
Decapitate. Okay.
He's
Decapitation.
close to being yeah, he's close.
We did.
17. Good. Okay. So I would say you kind of watch him drop, and then you hear down the hallway footsteps running, and Niklaus and Tyrion, you hear them too, just because it's not really because I mean, first of all, you see Silver kind of turn back and look really quick. Put these guys on the map as you kind of hear, I heard a gunshot. What was that? The boss doesn't have a gun. And you just hear, like I said, just the footsteps just running down this long hallway in your direction.
So, like, we're still in turn order, right?
Yes.
I would like to try and finish decapitating this man.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if, like, alright, I guess I'll just take an attack action. Gimme.
Yeah, you can just make an attack.
Okay, yeah, that's
Easy enough. You
not
kind of
bad.
line it up to where you'd like it to be and slice it.
Alright.
Decapitate the rest of this man.
I grab the head and I say, "Guy, get his body, let's go!" And I start running back. Since I have, wait, we're on the same floor as the rat people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is all on the same floor. Since I do have the ability Keen Mind, I know the quickest way to get back to them.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so then I say that. Yeah, I say, let's go, come on, hurry up! So I grab the head and let's roll, or grab the body and let's roll.
Why do you want the body?
I don't know, he might have some cool stuff. This is like the leader of a thing. He
That's fair.
definitely, he got some sort of unique, okay, whether it's good or not. He got something in his pocket.
Fair.
There's,
So you got the head.
yeah, because I can't pick anything else up. I'm maxed out with this keg on my back, or else I would. You can see the pistons in my leg are overworking.
Oh, dude, you see the extra steam coming out.
Oh yeah, you see poof poof, little smoke rings, poof poof poof. So what do you guys? Anybody picking it up?
Yeah.
I'll probably pick it up when it
Here
comes
it
back to
comes.
my turn.
Well, if that's your plan, is to skedaddle, then that would probably take you out of combat.
Okay.
'Cause you guys have quite a distance on these folks. I mean, Silver, when you look back in the hallway, you just see darkness back. You don't see anybody yet, but you can hear the faint footsteps of approaching, and then that kind of like the gunshot. So like, if you're gonna skedaddle, now's the time to do it.
Yep.
As long as that's what everyone wants to do, I'm cool with it. We can just go right out of combat.
Yeah, let's get this. Hey, now we get a key. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking if we just kill this guy, we can take him head back to the dudes and get a key too.
Wait, hold on. Are we sure we don't want to fight the rest of them?
I don't see a reason for them to die. They're just following orders.
Oh yeah, I guess. But I
The
only
douchebag
I only
talking about.
got one though.
You only got one what?
I only got one kill though.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Yeah, let's go.
yar yar yar.
Yeah, you don't yar me.
Yeah.
Yar. All right, belay that. Let's go.
Blaze. All right, I'm grabbing the body. I'm running.
Here's good. Not that audible, but
Niklaus Centurion, you running behind them.
Do they have to die too?
no, they don't have. Why would they have to
I'm
die?
not talking to you.
We did not consult the scales.
Oh, the
Silver.
scale.
I will kill all of you. I will
I go
kill
down on one knee
every
and I say, "Oh, mighty
I
scale."
was asking a serious question.
I only inquired of the Spider-Man, and he is dead. We're lucky I even got that, so we might as well just leave.
You heard the man.
All right, I'll run.
I'll lean over to Silver. We have to get one of those scales for us.
Yeah, I know. Or maybe a pyramid or an eye of some kind.
Maybe I can talk to Lyra. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Maybe if I build
You
him that
guys-
storage shield thing, he'll trade me for it.
So you guys huff it down the long hallway and winding and stretching kind of longer sections of this kind of almost maze, but with Silver kind of leading charge. He's able to kind of lead you guys all the way back to where you encountered originally the rust monsters down to the south. And you end up at the section where there's the staircase that leads down into the area where Riz and all of the other kind of these were rats are kind of holding up. Here we go. Are you guys just going right up to meet with Riz?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
run
think
up
so.
to the Rizzler.
Okay.
I'm with him.
Knock, make myself known. I'm not trying. I'm not sneaking.
You knock
We're
on
helping
the
him.
door, you kind of shout out, and the door that was locked is now locked again with seemingly that magical spell that was there before. But then it opens up, and before you stands, like I said before, you've encountered him, is this kind of elegant-looking, kind of wearing robes, that kind of long white-haired drow, and he's like, "Ah, welcome back." Right. Oh, so you've got one head there. Excellent job. Come, bring it in. Put it on the table.
Yay! Bzz, bzz, bzz. Slap her down.
I'll come in and I'll slap down the body next to it. And I have a body.
Oh, let me take a look at that. I look through its pockets.
All right. We'll get to you in a second. Oberon kind of comes up next to you and he opens up his bag of holding. He's like, ah, ah, and then he just pulls out the head, just trying to mess with Silver.
Hey!
And sets down the head of Nadia as well. You guys, what is everyone else doing? Currently, Silver's running through pockets.
I'm chilling with Silver.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing left down here I want to do, I can't do because I can't speak the goddamn language.
What? What are you trying to do?
That spooky fucking room me and Oberon try to get through that can't get through because we can't speak whatever language it is. I remember your secrets.
Tim's like, I don't remember my secrets.
That's not what I wanted. Let me look that up. Okay, here we go. Silver, why don't you roll a d20 for me?
Yeah, you got it, boss. Aye, that'd be a 2.
Okay.
Yay, which is next to it, 20.
Okay, so not bad. Why don't you roll your d100? It's the furthest on the right.
Yep.
74, huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do with this?
You find a lizard in his pocket. Yo, thanks.
I don't want that. I want like something cool. Where are we? You find out of his body about 30 gold pieces in one of his
Okay.
pockets.
Uh-huh.
And something within his coat, like inner pocket, is this it's a raven quill. It's a quill made out of a raven feather. And there's just Riz kind of sees you pull it out and kind of just he does something with his hands. He's like, "Ooh, that's an interesting thing you found on his body.
Yeah, it's mine. You can't have it.
I never said I wanted it. It's just
What is it?
very interesting. I don't. Um. Let's see. What would be interesting? Mm, the hell is this? That's not good. Give me 1 second. Um. Try to find something interesting. Okay, I'm gonna roll a couple D here.
We rolling.
Okay. Oh, okay.
A lot of dice being rolled for this pocket.
Okay. I'm just I prefer to like make things that are like it's almost like having a randomized loot table. I'm able to kind of like roll on a table, have you roll something, and it informs me what table to roll. And then like some of them tell me like, hey, like this thing in particular. Riz says, it seems as though it's that quill or feather of sorts is imbued with some type of I can sense some sort of enchantment type magic. Um, uh, if you would like, I could take it
Identify.
for I. Oh, do you know how to use that spell?
Yeah, I know. I was assuming. I just thought that's where you were going.
Oh, I just cast detect magic.
Oh, okay.
But I, I mean, seeing the heads here, it's the least I could do. I can identify that for if you'd like.
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Sure, absolutely,
See if he's trying to steal my booty.
absolutely.
Heyo.
Oh, baby.
No, he's just very, very pleased to see two of these heads chilling, and he just seems very happy and in a much better mood than you guys encountered him before. Even though he was already kind of mysterious, um, you get the insight that perhaps he's just very he's elated and he's trying to hold it in, and he's like, oh, I can identify that for you. Oh, hey, Judy, come here. Grab the key. And then this like rat-looking humanoid kind of like stumbles up, kind of hunched over these ripped things, and kind of puts this large kind of 8-inch stone key on the table next to the heads, and then she scurries back to the room that where the other were rats are kind of hanging out. And he's like, oh, our deal is complete. I appreciate it. But yeah, yes, I can identify that for if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll hand it to him. Yeah, Z, you want to grab that key?
Yeah, 100%.
He goes and he sits down on that chair that's in this room and kind of has the feather within his hands, and he sets out kind of on his lap this kind of large pearl, and he just kind of sits there for a moment. Let me what's we doing here? I gotta find the item for Longstone key. It's 12-inch key.
12 inches.
It's 12 inches. So let me add that to your inventory. It's called Longstone Key.
You're putting it in C's inventory, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There's that. Let me go to your inventory, silver, because I'm going to add this item in there for you.
You're not even here. What are you talking about?
Oh, now, yeah.
It was this one. Excellent. It's editing this. This is all custom. This is all custom. It's like freaking.
Let's go.
It's like Pimp My Ride.
Oh, that show was not that great. They did a lot of bad stuff to people's cars.
Dude, dude, it's so funny.
Oh, shots fired. I'm gonna get canceled now.
Rarity. I think I need to do a different thing for it here. Fires. Let's see if I did that right.
It looks good to me.
Okay, it does show. Okay, cool. So, sorry, it took a little bit longer, but making things on the fly is fun. Riz kind of closes his eyes, stands up for a moment, and he hands it back to you, Silvers. This is, I would probably call it something along the lines of the Raven's Quill of Truth. You could attune to this item,
Hey.
and it will allow you to cast the spell Zone of Truth at your leisure, but it does utilize your own magical essence, so be careful. It's not, the magic doesn't come from it. This is a tool to unlock your ability to cast it. It can be volatile, so it may become useless until the next day, but if you're lucky, it might be able to be used more than once the same day. So, I'm not sure how well versed you are in magics, but this item, someone would need to utilize what us mages consider a second level spell slot to utilize the spell.
I see.
It might be worth some money to somebody, or maybe useful in certain situations. But
Is it
like I
lucky?
said, I mean, sure. I mean, it wasn't lucky for Shun, that's for sure.
Guess his bad luck's my good luck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, I put it in me hat. I
Yuck,
put it
yuck,
in me
yuck.
hat.
That's good. That's a good call. Let's see. Riz goes on to explain once again that, so Z, I see you're taking the key and putting it within your possession. Pretty heavy, I know. It has that inscription on it. I believe that you can read Dwarvish, right?
Yes, I can.
You know, it says.
How
the
did
lost
you
level.
know?
I think you read it last time you were here, if I recall.
That sounds about right, actually.
I believe. But it does say, meet me on the lost level, find my twin in a slither swamp. More specifically, my study of this object in the last week or so allows you to operate one of the many magic gates that exists within this dungeon of Hallisters. This one in particular should allow you to easily connect from levels 6 and 8 and bypass level 7 if you so desire. Now, where the gate is on level 6, I do not know, but level 6 is known as the Lost Level, and level 8 is known as the Slither Swamp. I haven't been to either one, so I'm kind of useless for information there, but honestly, this item is basically useless to me, and it honestly is useless to Shun, so fuck him.
Fuck 'em,
Definitely
indeed.
useless now.
The key?
Useless.
You talking about?
Yeah, I mean, what was he gonna do with it? Zenithar's guild isn't that deep.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but he had some morals that didn't exactly align with the lot of us. So
Agreed.
There
also
are...
a scale told us to kill him, so we did.
Oh, it's a very fancy scale, though.
It's a nice one.
It is a nice scale. It seems it's so far after using it, it's got a 1-for-1 success rate.
Yay, yay. And getting us to kill somebody.
Yes.
Let's get your brother points. Here you go. And if you keep it up, you two are next.
Yay, if the scale wants it be, so it shall be.
All hail the scale.
Y'all hail the scale. Am I a cleric now?
This is. Did Silver and I become?
believe in God.
Did Silver and I become clerics?
Does this make us clerics?
I think so. We're gonna have to get new
Yo,
robes.
next level up, we both take level in
Take a
cleric
level
on
in
the scale. And we just follow Tyrion around.
I will Tyrion so fucking quickly.
we become stewards. Teach us the ways of the scale.
You guys
Consult
become
the scale.
like boondock of the scale of the scale.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You just like, go around putting coins on people's eyes after you kill them.
Oh yes. Innocent toss. A guilty toss.
Requiescat in
Well,
pace.
I appreciate the service that you have all provided to the Undermountain. I'm very thankful for the destruction of the outposts of Zenithar's guild. I'm thrilled. This is just fantastic. If you head back, if you're continuing further on into the dungeon or the Undermountain itself, you can head back east from here. You will eventually find the next hallway that leads south. Will basically, if you head south from Nadia's camp, the staircase leading down to the 3rd level is right there. So it should be pretty easy travels if you're set on heading off immediately. I don't see any reason to stay here. I have work to be done, cleaning up this fucking floor and letting my clan know that I've taken back this area. So I appreciate your help.
Yeah, and thanks. Nice for doing business with you. As we go to walk away, I say, one more thing.
Yes.
How do you lot feel about humanoid trafficking?
Hmm.
Well, let's just say this.
Z puts a hand on the hilt of his sword.
Yeah, we both put the hand on the thing. We're standing on opposite sides of the door, heads cocked slightly backwards.
I'll just put it this way. I think humans are disgusting creatures.
Oh, humanoids.
But I'm a humanoid.
Yes, yeah, humanoids, not human. Like humanoid.
Humans
Oh, sorry.
are disgusting creatures. And even so, I do not believe that they should be bought and sold like some sort of monetary item. I feel like that's demeaning, and that regardless of how heinous their religions may be, or their culture may be, I still think that every soul deserves to be free.
Look over at
Within reason.
Look over at Zevatir.
I look over at Silver.
I look back. I tip the hat. Looks like we made the right choice after all. And
Tyrion's
just
gonna,
go
like,
through the door.
Tyrion's gonna slowly peek his head around the door. First off, I can hear you. Second off, that hurt a little. And thirdly, you said you're going to clean this floor up. What about the area you referred to on the map that was, how did you say, a no-go because there's an archangel walking about
That
it?
is, fuck that shit. I'm telling you, it can have that place. I don't care. They're squatters. But the other areas, like Nadia's outpost, held a pinch point to allow travel from the 3rd and upper floors. I would like to free that up for my clan, as well as, I don't know, not live in fucking fear of these scumbags.
Oh, you meant clean up the floor, as in not the bloody, biley mess that we trailed in here, but you mean the floor of this dungeon.
Indeed.
Yeah, sorry
I-
about
okay.
that as well.
Alright.
Yes.
Yes. It's mostly coagulated, and should just shovel up pretty easily. Good day.
Before you leave,
Bidet.
before you leave, one last thing.
Yay.
This is important, so perhaps you may want to write this down, depending how long it takes you to reach
Let me take a note here.
Skullport. If you do ever find yourselves in need of assistance within Skullport, reach out to a tiefling. His name is Boskin Gorb. I will write it down in the chat for you because it's an interesting name. He's a member of the Black Network who operates out of Skullport.
Was that 3 S's?
Oh, so, sorry, just 2. My bad.
Okay.
I got excited.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you brandish Xanathar's symbol, most servants of Xanathar will allow safe passage. So just keep that in mind when traveling about within Skullport, because currently that bastards group is currently winning the has rule of the turf at this point in time. But yes, part of the Zents, you can meet up with Boskin Gorb. He's just let him know that Rizzer sent you.
Okay, we're gonna roll back here a little bit. Back to this Archangel business, because now my curiosity has been piqued to a higher standard.
Oh, yes.
Have you tried talking to it or anything, or was it just, you see it sees you when the fight begins, and, death, murder, and stuff?
I would recommend. I would just. Best way to put this. It is far too dangerous, and it's just. I just recommend to just stay away. It's just. It doesn't. It won't bode well. Let's just say I lost a few good ones to that scumbag. That's all I'm gonna say.
Very well, very well.
All right. Well, as long as there's nothing else we need talking about, I guess we'd be on our way.
I agree.
Anything else, Tyrion, you need?
No?
Yeah, all right then. Walks out. Click, 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 click.
All right. So you guys leave this space. We'll take like a say like a 20-minute break to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, and then we'll be back. And we'll continue onward.
Onward and upward.
Yay.
Is your guys' kind of plan to head straight for the 3rd floor?
I was gonna ask Tyrion once we got out into the hall. Yeah, you were asking about that Archangel room a lot. What are you thinking? Are you thinking this is something we can handle, or?
I don't know. I just
Consult the scale. Consult the scale.
If a archangel be bothered with it, I can imagine something of that caliber. Would one be defending something worth defending? Seems like a high risk, high reward scenario. I just worry that it might be too high risk for the lot of us. But if you think that we can handle it, I trust your opinion.
Super, do I look like I've sparred with an archangel before?
Yeah, I know, but you're a holy man, and that's for sure. And I don't know what where your allegiances lie as far as the angelic and that which has wings made of gold and light.
If you're asking if I serve some of the greater Holian deities, no.
Yay.
That
Well,
doesn't mean I worship, Satan and the devil. My god prefers to keep the balance of life and death more in order.
yay. Yay, how about this? I can't see it would do any harm in us at least. Scoping it out.
I mean, you're the one with the retractable eyeball and such.
Yeah, I'd be the one mostly doing the scoping, but you would be the one doing the vibe check, as the kids say. With the scale of vibes.
The scare.
Yeah, so we hop in there, we come up on the G, you hit him with the vibe check, and if he passes, we roll out. If not, we post up.
I heard something about a vibe check. Hello?
Yeah, the scale of vibes. We were gonna use the scale of vibes on the OG Angel. We're gonna roll up on him, hit him with the vibe check, and if he passes, we roll out. If he doesn't, we post up.
I am in. How they would say no cap.
Yay! There be no cap in this place, except the one that be on my head and the one that be in his butt if he fails this vibe check.
Yar.
I don't know what is going on, but I hate it every single second.
Hey, let's go. You convinced me. Alright. To the angel room.
To the angel room.
I need a therapist.
We'll come back in like 20 minutes, like 8:35 or so.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Or that.
I'm back.
Welcome
Oh no.
back. Thanks for chilling and vibing. Get those kiddos into their friggin' bed.
Yeah.
This year, my son randomly decided he would be a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs at like the beginning of the season. Like, he was like, I like this team. And he's like, I like number 10. And so like Sarah had ordered him like a Super Bowl number 10 jersey, whoever the guy's Pacheco or something, I don't know.
Mhm.
But he got it in the mail this week. So, and at his school district, they do like a red and white Fridays. So he's wearing his red Kansas City Chiefs jersey on Fridays. So.
That's what's up.
Like, this man has no idea what's going on with football, but he only missed one pick for the playoff. Every other game he called perfect.
Let's go.
That's pretty crazy.
What a guy. Absolute animal.
All right. You
Takes
guys
a-
are outside in this kind of hallway. Outside Riz's hideout, we'll call it. And you guys are kind of discussing what the next stage of the adventure may be.
Yeah, let's go. I think we decided we're going to the angel room, right?
You want to get smitten by the angel?
Yeah, just to scope it out.
You're gonna say, hey, we're here to scope it out, and it's gonna say, all right, now you're dead.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not saying we are gonna go into the room to the guy in which we're intend to be scoping and then say, hi, we came to scope you out. We'll like scope out the entrance and look for traps and whatnot and then look up there. Yeah, we ain't going in there straight to kill him, so I don't think he might,
All right. Well, I
look
just
might
here,
us.
let's play a game, right? So there's two scenarios here.
Yeah,
One, there's no traps. We go in. Okay, what's
Yeah.
next?
nothing. We look in and see what it is and then decide what we're doing after that.
Okay, he's sleeping.
Yeah, we don't know what else is in the room. There could be doors, levers, treasures. There could be anything. He could be holding people hostage. He could be murdering. He could be holding a slave train. He could be doing anything in there. That's what scoping out is for.
Tyrion,
Listen,
back up.
I like me and Silver seem to be on the I like this plan. I like it a lot.
I don't know if I feel comfortable following you two.
But
Hey, why is that?
it's been fine so far. I mean,
Well, you could probably count your combined IQ on two hands.
Excuse me? Yeah, what the hell was that?
I think you
Ty-
heard me.
Tyrion,
It's
Tyrion,
just-
can I
it's just a
borrow
matter
that,
of if you can figure out what it meant.
Tyrion, can I borrow that scale for a minute?
Yeah, I bet my int score is higher than yours. Let me say that.
But it's not.
I'm gonna turn
I
around,
bet
like
it is.
scuffle around in my bag. I'm gonna pull out Halith's scale and I'm gonna hand it to Z just to see if he notices or anything.
I would assume I wouldn't. Do I know the difference between the two? I doubt it.
I mean, Hallis scale's much smaller.
I'm gonna go Uh-huh.
What? You asked for a set of scales, these are a set of scales.
May we consult the scale, please?
Here is a scale. Insult it.
We're going to see the. I'm with Silver. I think that we should scope out everything at least.
Yeah, I don't think there's no reason not to.
I also don't think that. I think that if we keep a safe distance and understand that this is a very, very high entity. I mean, I assume that all of us know that archangels are probably some sort of supreme being. So I think that if we keep our distance and don't do anything hasty, and that's coming from me of all people, I think it should be fine.
Okay. I will solve this dilemma for all of us here. We can scope it out as you two are saying. If it seems fine, being I am a man of a cloth, we'll say, I will enter the room myself. If I suddenly die or explode or whatever, then you know it's not safe and you can carry about your business going to the next level.
I'm not even saying we need to do that. All I'm saying is that we don't know what the hell this room is. And to just say no just because we don't know what it is like, what the hell are we doing adventuring anyways if we're just gonna do that, right? If we go in there and it's obviously dangerous, we don't go in. But if we go there and there might be, we just have no idea what's there. So there's no harm in just going to the door and looking in. You know what I mean?
I feel like no matter what, we're going at least to a door, so we might as well just start moving.
Yeah, exactly. What's one door to another? All right, settled then. On we go. Stop the barrel and then we start walking.
Okay. So you guys are heading towards I'm just gonna prompt you guys. You guys make it your way down the hallways and end up eventually to the section where there was the markings in the wall that signified the little rat, and then there's another section where Tyrion's heading. So you guys head back all the way to Nadia's crope. You guys make your way. So there's the hallway where you end up where there's the automated ballista, and there's a door that heads south. This is, and even from Silver, your keen mind of this kind of rough, laid out map that Riz had on his table in his hideout, that this door should lead almost directly to the staircase that heads down to level 3, and there should be an additional doorway before hitting level 3 that heads towards this area which he is so afraid of.
Yeah, so I try to open it. I check out. I look at the door inspectively.
Okay, so look at it. Investigation. Yeah, do that one.
That's pretty good.
So Oberon. 10? Hey, it's average. Nice thing is the door is average. So, the hell did Tyrion run off to? Did I lose him?
Tyrion got lost on the way here. Tyrion.
I've been kidnapped again.
Okay, I was like, what the hell? Really confused. An average investigation roll against an average door works out well in your favor as you kind of look around. You don't notice anything that is suspicious. It seems to be a normal little door.
All right, I open it, and
So, you kind of push open this really heavy stone door, and it scrapes across the stone ground, and it leads to another long hallway that continues westward.
I peek in because I'm wary of ballista.
Oh, okay. Yep. You take a look. No ballista. This is a narrower hallway than the one where the ballista were. It's about 10 feet wide. This one heads really far down outside the range of your torch, but you take a moment and you all kind of stop. You don't hear any sounds or anything right now down this long hallway. Upon proceeding down this hallway, you notice that it eventually kind of does a hairpin turn and heads back east. So it kind of like is a literal paperclip hairpin type turn. Oberon kind of makes the point where he sees there's a door to your guys' right, and then there's a long ass staircase that just heads straight ahead, which is assuming that this is the way that you head down to the 3rd level. But right below you, right to the south of you, Silver, is another door.
Yeah, if my perfect memory, I look at Niklaus, serves me right, through this door should be the way to where it was marked on the map that old Stinky had in his room.
Yeah, if you wanna pop the door, you can.
Go to pop the door.
Okay.
I believe you.
open the door. You head into this larger kind of hallway space.
Oops.
That the walls climb about 15 feet and then angle inward to make this kind of almost like a 30-foot high ceiling, but it's kind of like almost like a triangle kind of roof that heads all the way down westward. The upper walls, where the ceiling begins to kind of angle in towards it, have these crystals that are embedded into the ceiling / roof section of this. They give off like this very dim light that illuminate this hall. The lower walls, so the 15-foot section of the walls that you're kind of like looking around at, have a bunch of carvings of more of the depictions of dwarves, all pushing mine carts towards the west. The thing that's a little bit unsettling is, while the craftsmanship is nice, there are it's this artwork and these carvings have been defaced by these stony tentacles that protrude from the walls. There's these little kind of tentacles that are kind of made out of stone that are kind of breaking into this carved like, I don't know, scene, but it aligns the whole hallway going down both on the north and the south side. Down the way, because this whole hallway is lit up, you can see at the end, the west door, it's actually a 20-foot tall double door, and it's closed. You can see at the end there are some statues that you can't really make out right now from this distance.
Does it look like the tentacles like are part of the like depiction, or if they are like intruding?
If you want to make it an investigation check and take a closer look, you'll probably be able to discern a little bit easier. Hey, not bad, 13. You take a step closer to the wall and you're kind of trying to look to see, like, is this a natural part of the way that this wall was carved? Like, what's actually going on here? And as you do, they begin to kind of, the tentacles made of stone begin to kind of like wiggle and like move as they get close, and they almost appear to like, they don't ever reach out to touch you, but they almost feel like they're reaching out towards you as they start to animate and try to reach you, but they never do.
Does it seem to be like illusion magic or anything like that, or just like the way that it's...
It looks very real to you.
Wow, okay. Alright,
Your
well,
investigation check, I mean, it looks
yeah.
super real. Almost like it is real, but some sort of magic is obviously at play.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I'm gonna use another charge of my Eyes of the Grave to detect undead.
Okay.
So for the next till my next turn, I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic.
Nice. That's for one whole round.
Yeah.
Okay, so 60 feet. Thankfully, nothing pings you at this end of the hallway. Even the walls, you kind of like half expecting something to kind of give off some sort of interaction here. But
I'd like
no
to
ping.
move down the hallway, like going slowly, checking for like pressure plates and or like tripwires or anything like that.
Yeah, I would say you guys can all make a perception check as you're making your way down the hallway.
Perception.
Klaus, what are you doing?
After nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just confused.
What are you up to, Niklaus? What are you doing?
I'm observing and keeping an eye on our back, make sure those what were they? Those I want to say hobgoblin, but that's not what they were.
Oh,
what they were.
the bugbears.
Yeah, the bugbears. Make sure they're not following us.
No, I mean you guys went to meet up with Riz, and you had blown their scent.
All right.
You guys,
Still
you when you
suspicious.
yeah, you're good, but you're definitely keeping an eye out for sure. As you guys continue to walk down this hallway, it's just really this large, grand hallway that seems to kind of continue down for quite a while. Like I said, lit up by a dim red light from these crystals. You eventually make your way to the section where there's a smaller hallway that leads south. There's a door that's closed, and there's those two 20-foot tall, large double doors. One of the things that does kind of come into your guys' perception now is there's the carvings on the walls on each side of these double doors of armored dwarves kind of carved into the stone, and all you can really make out any details like these big burly beards that kind of come out of these stone great helmets that cover any kind of facial features. And then there's like I said, these two large double doors, and then there's a smaller hallway to the south with a single door.
I didn't hit anything with my 20.
The nice thing is there was nothing in this hallway that was set up as a trap, except for as you walk down, all the tentacles as you walk down that are peeking out of the stone kind of move as you come close to them in their proximity, and then as you look back behind you, they stop moving as you kind of exit their kind of periphery.
Yeah, I just wanted to stop and say this place is cool as hell. Look at all this dwarven architecture. Look at that bust. Look at that. I can see the damn nose hairs coming out of that statue there. Look at the hell on the nose, the dimples. And it looks like these damn tentacles are moving. You see that? Wild.
I don't know if the moving tentacles was actually part of the architecture itself. It might be, but
I mean, they can't be moving. Obviously, it's an optical illusion of the kind of that variety, right? Like they're not actually like moving, right? Kind of like how like when the bust, you know, they recess it into the wall so it looks like it's watching you as you walk by. You know, in them fun houses at parts when you go in and you see like the bearded lady and the
oh yeah.
15-legged man and the hobgoblin's uncle, you know, all that.
Yeah, okay. I mean that sounds pretty sound to me. I mean,
Okay. All right. Tyrion, how you feel about them double doors? What? Your scales going off or anything? Anything weird going?
do you think that his scale is like your left butt cheek?
Yeah, I know.
No,
My
that is-
butt cheek be blessed by the gods themselves. This scale is just a conduit to be made closer to them.
But once Silver actually spoke something that was very true. But
Steve.
my the scales do not go off all willy-nilly. They aren't an active thing all the time. They just go off when my god has decided that someone or something needs to perish.
Only dying? That's it? No, like, something is inherently right or wrong, just kind of like the life and death is out of balance type of thing, and it needs to be corrected in this way.
Yes, I told you earlier, my god is a god
Right.
that makes sure the balance of life and death is kept in check. So, yes, he's not going to just be like, go buy me groceries and bring them back. That's not how that works.
Be a complicated scale.
Just hold up like 2 burgers at like the market.
Yeah, it's like the vegetable scale. It's got like a little weights thing on it. Yeah. Comes with little baggies.
And I'm also very sure my scale is not going to go off before I set doors of all things.
doors must die.
These doors. The balance.
Set them ablaze.
Balance is upset. The doors. The doors.
Mhm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna suss out this door.
Okay. You take a peek at the door. You make another investigation check if you would like.
Yay, come on, lucky number 20.
7? Not horrible.
No, that's pretty bad. We mean not horrible.
You see that they're just very large doors. They appear to have like made of this really thick wood, nice dark wood, these large kind of iron straps that have been like bolted to hold the pieces of wood together. Very, very nice craftsmanship, just like every other area that you guys have come across. But there's nothing here that seems anything out of the ordinary as trapped or something.
I would like to knock on the door.
Okay, so you
Like, not like with my strong hand.
so like a boom, boom, boom.
Dong, dong, like that.
Okay.
And I go, yay, hello. Anybody in there?
No response.
Yay, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. All right.
No, nothing.
All right. Well, I go to open the door.
Kind of push these double doors open. Oberon kind of gives you a hand because sees that with your keg, you're kind of it's a little bit tough.
Oh,
But
yeah, right.
you guys open up these double doors, and you see there's this huge kind of hall type space, and a couple things that are immediately apparent. There are blood streaks that start kind of in this section, and they curl back all the way around and kind of lead out of your kind of visual. Besides that, there's a 30-foot high ceiling that's vaulted in this room. Every 20 feet or so, it's supported by these thick stone arches and that are embedded in the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Standing in this hall. Oh, hello.
See ya, Oberon.
I'm gonna hold my breath for a second and see, because I assume he's trying to hook back up on PC. Presume. I'll take 30 seconds. I'll take a breath. Maybe he's on AT&T.
You got that AT&T.
F's in the chat, bro.
Nope. He got the AT&T home LAN network. Magnus?
Hello, yes, I am here eating.
Okay, good man. I wanted to continue the explanation of what this room was, and when you popped out, I was like, I'll wait. Because it's kind of badass. So, it's got this very kind of large, beautiful, almost like cathedral type setup, where it's got these large stone arches that kind of extrude from the walls that lead up to support this structure. You see that blood streak, and it actually curls around these skeletons of 4 massive dragons. Their bones are held together by what you can see from this angle: wire, maybe some type of cement filament. There's a couple pieces where you see they've kind of weathered away, and parts of the bones have fallen off and crumbled onto the floor, but it's just wild. But this blood streak kind of curls kind of all the way back, and like you can see that the blood is dry at this point, but it's not like it's been here for a long time.
Mm. So it's not fair to say it's like the dragon's blood.
Correct. The skeletons are obstructing your view down the hallway of wherever this blood streak leads to.
Is there a fog gate at the door?
What do you mean?
Like, is there like translucent fog at the
Oh.
door where like does is this a fog gate situation? I don't know if I could detect that, but
Oh, I know what you mean. Kind of like Dark Souls.
yes.
No.
Is this okay.
Like, why don't you and Oberon make perception checks since you guys open the door and you're kind of the ones there looking
Let's do
around.
it. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, nice.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
baby.
Word. Double 17s. Oh, that means you go
Insane.
directly to jail.
Oh, damn. This little gnome shows up.
You kind of hear like, as you guys are taking in this scenery, you hear like in the distance.
Yeah, that don't sound
Wherever
like
this blood trail is, something is having a meal, but it's far away.
Yeah,
And it kind of echoes in this large space.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you think? There's something down there taking a snack on whatever the hell left this blood trail. So far, I don't see no angels, and them look like dragon bones and not dragons to me. What do you think? I said I'd go to the door and we'd look in and I'd leave it up to the rest of us. If y'all don't want to go in, we'll turn around right now and go down this little tiny side door. And then check that out and then leave.
It do be looking pretty suspicious.
The fucking blood streak seems suspicious. Red is sus.
Red is sus out the airlock.
Straight up.
Red. Is the blood red?
Is the blood red?
It's very, very like dark because it's been dried up and it's definitely
Dark maroon type.
fresh.
You know what? Shits and giggles. I'm gonna step inside.
Okay.
All right, I take that as a yes. So we go in.
Okay. You kind of step in. You can see now in this large cathedral-like hall, there's an alcove to the south that you can't really get much of an angle on, but you see like the front bit of another dragon skeleton that must be recessed in there from this angle. But you guys kind of take a step to the northern end, and you see this something is hunched over way far down yonder in this area. Like hunched over something, and it's like it looks like this black blob from this distance. I say blob just because this is like a shape, but like you can see something undulating and like.
Is there
Whatever it is, I
anything-
think we should move quick and decisive. We don't want a drawn-out fight. I think numbers are in our favor right now. So I think if everybody moves as a unit and we move as one and attack as one, it'll give us the best chance at ending this quickly.
Is there anything like noticeable like in this like first red circle here?
That's just more of I actually made the crystal lights be properly like lighting red, so I messed up the other hallway, so I apologize. But these are like more of the
Bruh.
crystals kind of line the top.
Oh, okay, so there's like nothing there. It's just a red light kind of shining through. Okay.
Yep.
So where roughly are these like dragon bones at?
Oh yeah, good call. So let me do this because I'm gonna go on to the actual map layer paint. this section has like a dragon. I don't know if you can kind of see it's a different color. Take up the space. And then there's obviously one down here. You can kind of see that in the map, just with the lighting and stuff. It's funky, but you get the gist. They're kind of like posed in different ways of like roaring and shit like that.
And as it stands, we only see this one thing down there.
You only see that this one streak of blood all the way down there, and you kind of look and you kind of almost see there's like this. It's much brighter in that section where this black shape is, and it's illuminating the back wall behind it in the corner with this like bright light.
Tim, you can say whatever the hell you want. This is Dark Souls fight, right? I don't. Every word you're using to describe this place, this is damn Dark Souls 5, whatever the hell, boss fight number 7. Okay, all right.
Make sure to use dodge.
yeah.
Make sure to roll.
I'm up here, bling bling, with the shield and hit him with the crit. Right. I think this is the time for sneaking.
Can I attempt to stealth to like here?
Yeah.
I think we're all trying to stealth around. Okay.
Do we want to just try to stealth and avoid it?
I think we should get close enough to identify it.
That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to do. I can stay 60 feet away from it and find out if it's at least undead.
Yeah, and I said I think we
I'll
should
do
move as a
one of
group.
these on us.
Oh,
give
pass
us
without a
that.
trace. Holy hell, this guy's a real.
Oh shit! He's ripping it.
We got real stuff going on here. Okay.
Some
So
real
you-
sneaking.
If you
What's
guys
that,
are
plus?
heading up sneakily, +10 to your roll.
And that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In
Um,
addition,
in addition, on top of whatever you roll, add a 10.
Yeah.
So you guys can roll, make stealth checks if you were heading up to that
Damn.
section right behind Tyrion, because he
Okay.
wants to kind of take point.
I'm gonna move to where I want to kind of get to, just so I have a.
Okay,
26.
nice.
No, Patty, you have a 30.
Wow, that
You
worked.
have a 30, Pat.
Oh, a 30.
Yeah.
Ooh.
28,
You got a
30,
22.
22.
Niklaus, you hanging back in the doorway?
Yeah, knowing that I'm not very good at stealth, I'm gonna
You have a
hang back.
plus 10.
Then I'll get a 12.
Trust me, I am not very good at stealth either. I have a 0 to it. But if I can make it
And-
to here with no issue, I'm gonna use another cast of Eyes of the Grave for Detect Undead,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that's within 60 feet.
Yeah, you get within that point where you're about 60 feet. Z, where are you in the layout here?
I would probably be right here.
On top of the dragon.
Underneath the dragon skeleton? You can be, because it's just like
I'm
posed.
probably close to Silver since we've been
Yeah.
jiving.
Until his undead thing pings off and it says every one of these dragon bones are actually zombie dragons. And then you don't want to be underneath there anymore.
That'd be fucking hardcore. Niklaus,
just
can you make a
also shaky.
perception check for me since you're back there by yourself?
Sure. Woo.
Noted.
Nice.
So
Noted.
Completely misses all of the bugbears walking by single file down the
Tyrion, you pop Eyes at the Grave and you kind of notice like there's something about it that is not right. It is definitely kind of giving you that spidey sense of it's definitely confirming what your suspicion is.
I'm gonna regret asking, is the scale moving?
Roll a d20 for me.
Uh-oh.
No.
The scale. He pulls out the scale. The scale.
The scale.
Kind of look down on the side, because you have a thing that cooks it to your waist, right?
Yes, my personal one is attached to my waist.
You kind of look down and it doesn't seem to be moving. It's just kind of like It's almost moving like in a perfect balancing flow. It's like, one of the things too that in case I know you guys have been talking and joking around a lot about Tyrion's scale, but even with him walking around and stuff and like sneaking up, it has this very kind of unnatural, like, even when he's walking, it just kind of continues to stay like almost like in this equilibrium of just a balance, which is weird even when he's moving.
Kind of like a gyroscope.
Yeah, exactly.
Slightly up.
It doesn't really react to him running around or jumping or you know what I mean. It has like this like almost.
All hail the scale.
But yeah, Tyrion, you look down. It seems to kind of just vibing. Nothing yet.
Hey, what are we doing?
Well, this thing is not alive per se. I don't fully know what it is, but it's not.
Can I see what it's munching on from here or no?
As you guys got closer now, you can see that about 20 feet ahead of you in the blood trail, there's like this fur kind of very like very hairy like forearm and hand that's just been left in the blood trail.
Oh.
But it's like very, very hairy, and then like at the front, like the fingertips, you can see some more skin-like, but it's weird looking. It's a weird looking hand.
Is this a were-rat arm?
You know what? Actually, yeah, the Judy, the one were-rat who came over to set down the stone keep, was in were-rat form, and you kind of seen she had, when she placed it down, had that kind of very furry back of the hand and forearm, but like kind of more of like a more natural type skin on the fingertips with a little bit of like longer fingernails. So you're like, okay, so maybe this might be something.
Looks like it might be one of them were-rats.
But like you guys are like, you guys cut down the distance in half, and now you see there's like this black shape is actually illuminating like the back wall here, and if I put a light source here, probably make more sense. Where like there's just this bright light that is coming off of this black feathered entity. All you can kind of see is this mound of feathers right now, undulating, and the blood streak kind of leads up to it.
I got a bad feeling that don't look like no archangel I've ever heard of. Is it large? Like, what's the size of this thing?
I mean, like, I would say like 8 foot, like mound, pretty decent big.
Could I make either a history or religion check to see if I would be aware of anything that would match what this is?
Sure, absolutely. I love that. Religion check it is. Religion or history. I mean, whatever you're probably thinking going through your head. I mean,
modifier
like,
was the same for both. That's the only reason I asked.
Okay. It's I'll hail the scale for sure. There's I mean, like, it's a black feathered entity of some sort. You don't see any head, you don't see any limbs, you just see this like mound of feathers right now, like moving a little bit, and like you just hear this this horrid, like, you can hear it just like munching on this. And there's like behind the feathers, there's this bright light that's blasted along the back wall.
I don't know if we've tried to fight this thing or just leave and let it go about eating whatever it's eating.
I do think this is a bait from Tim. I think this is the largest bait I've ever seen in my life. This is like a
What?
come kill me thing. It comes out. A Dark Souls boss hits us one hit. We party kill FPK.
Plot
We
twist: this
hit.
thing's got like 1 HP.
Yeah, it's 1 HP. It's a little. You turn around. It looks like a ditto face on
Oh yeah.
on a
Fucking a
freaking
fucking corgi walks around the corner.
Yeah,
It was me all along.
it was me all along. Yes. But I have a feeling this is gonna get freaking wild. But I'm down for wild. I like metagame. I'm down to freaking kill this thing. Like I'm down to do this fight right now. We haven't had a good like boss fight in a long time. So I'm
JD.
down to do like.
I am in agreement, if I'm gonna be honest.
But if not, like I also have a feeling like Tim's like this is not like we had plenty of warnings to not be where we're at right
We
now.
sure did.
So this could be like somebody could die here.
That's probably not that fast. We can run away.
That's all I needed. All
It's
then.
probably
Shoot it.
not that fast.
Okay.
We can run
I
away.
keep stealthing until
Don't go too close.
All right. I try to stealth forward this much feet.
I would say from your guys' like pass without a trace and stuff, like, you guys were having like a 1 minute, 2 minute conversation about like do like
Okay,
You
so
know.
it's still active.
yeah, I'm okay with that. It's on the map now.
No.
Nope. We just see the X.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh okay.
What does this say? Uber? Is it
Looks
say?
friendly.
Is it say bail?
It's-
Uber bail?
I'm just telling you that this is the only pog I could use for it.
Oh.
This is a theater of the mind.
That
Mm.
doesn't make me feel any better.
He said the real pog would take up too much of the map.
That was what I was thinking.
Your vision.
The real pog's holographic foil, and it's limited.
Polychrome.
One of one.
Yeah.
I had to proxy a
He,
pog.
currently, it's being graded right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, right. Well, let's end this. I would like to use my disarming. I'm gonna get as close as I deign. And try and shoot this mofo with a dazing shot, as well as I would like to use the ammunition. I think it is. There's incendiary. I also had, I think, it had piercing rounds.
Mhm.
Are we all gonna try to go at the same time here?
Yes, yeah. I think that would be best if we would coordinate it so that we all did what we have to do at the same time as to get the drop on it. Does that
I
mean?
can do the spike thing again if we want.
That's a good
I know-
idea.
Yeah. Let's get as much range damage as we can. While we
This
can.
would just sort of cover the entire ground in spikes. I know. Well, Silver, you were there for it. You definitely witnessed it. But I think Rob, you were gone. But
Yes, but with Rob there for it.
yeah, no.
But I mean,
have a
can
spell
you use that at
like,
a?
puts
You
spikes.
can use that at a range.
Yeah, it like changes the ground within like 20 feet to
I
like
mean,
spike
dude's got wings.
damages.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Has
Like, I
wings?
think in
thought
the
they were
long
just
run,
better.
it will hurt us more, right?
I can
Yeah,
always get rid of it.
Because we. Oh, you can always get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm good with that. All right. Hey, everybody, have your ranged attacks ready, and we'll attack on 3.
I have to be close, unfortunately. So
Yeah. So maybe you would want to wait.
no, it's okay. I'll fly.
Why we want to make sure that we can hit this thing. We don't want to let it know we're here before we attack. So I think we should do everybody that has a ranged attack use it
That's fair. That's fair.
at the same time, and then we square up.
Preemptively, I will go 5 feet.
Yeah, does that sound good?
Yes.
All right. So I'll use an incendiary round instead. So I'll use I'll load up an incendiary round.
To
And then
can I transfer my hunter's mark to this?
You can do that, yeah, while you guys are having that conversation.
Okay,
sure.
that's all I want to do. I just want to transfer my hunter's mark so it's prepared.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna pass the spike growth.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna use as soon as I see him start to cast this thing, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use counter. I'm gonna use last word to and I using that one.
Oh.
Oh God. Hold on. I think my ability firearm specialist. If you roll a misfire on an entire, you can use a reaction roll to roll a d20. If the number rolled is higher than the weapon's misfire does not misfire, you can't use this again until the complete a long rest. So that would be a misfire. So I roll a d20, and if it's higher than 3, all right, we're
Okay,
good.
good.
All right, so it doesn't misfire.
What doesn't break?
Your firearm does not misfire, actually. So my firearm specialist, if you would roll an attack with a fire, it still misses. Because I rolled a 1. But it doesn't misfire.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Go.
Okay.
I guess I'll have a cast of Sacred Flame up and ready, just in case.
Yep. Oberon, you're casting Spike Growth.
Yeah.
You just want to like cover this section of the where it's at.
Yeah, it's a circle that's 40 feet across. So I'll just cover that whole area.
15, 20, 25. Right, 40 feet across. Alright, let me do this. I think it's gonna be about here. Yep. So that's that. It's 40 foot across. Let me draw the spike growth for you. Move pointers. There you go. Cool. That green little half moon circle thing is your spike growth.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are you firing off Sacred Flame, Tyrion?
If it starts moving towards us, I will.
Okay. Well, it's Z. What are you doing?
I
Fire one
am-
off. The spikes come out of the ground.
I guess I'll use a. What do the spikes affect? Only unfriendly, is that correct? Or anything that
No,
moves through them?
everything.
Anything that walks through them.
Oh no. Okay. Does this have a distance? It's got 90 feet. Okay. Yeah, I'll find out. Oh, you're putting the spikes right on top of it. Oh, shit.
Just some dramatic music.
Oh, that's the one thing I forgot to open. How about it?
I've been pressing the door open key all night to make a cool ambiance.
Oh, brother.
While you open that up and you decide what you're doing, I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'm freaking thirsty.
Heard that.
Oops. There we go. Okay, it's open, but it does not. Wow. Oh, the app is old and needs an update. What the hell? Oh, Lord, that's not gonna work. Do I have to?
They returned with the liquids.
Some liquid.
Some liquid.
water. Gotta balance out the Baja Blast, or else I'm gonna be.
Baja
Are you gonna be Baja blasting?
blasting. Where's the? All right, I think I have an idea. I don't think. Oh, yeah. I will hold an action.
Okay.
I'm going to hold Summon Beast.
Okay.
And its trigger is going to be I'm going to cast it when its attention is drawn to us.
It's right now. Just blasted a fucking gunshot. Like it's in the process of moving right now. So this is like your guys' like
Oh, okay.
surprise round.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'll summon it right here, right outside the spikes,
All right.
and it will be a land beast in the shape of a mimic chest.
I love it. Do you have a stat block for that?
I do, yeah. It uses the
Man beast, you said?
it's a bestial spirit stat block,
Oh.
and it's a land. It's gonna be a land beast.
Assets, tokens. Come on, open up. You can do it. Uh-oh. Okay, whew. Got nervous. Thought it was gonna fucking die out on me. Where are you gonna somebody get it? You can move. Can you see that token
Maybe.
in front of you?
I sure can.
You can. I think you can move that token around. Can you?
Exit drawing mode. I sure can. No, I can't.
Okay,
Nope.
so where you want it?
Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? Right on that purple X. Yep.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
Yep. Right there.
Got it.
Heck yeah. Good job.
Is it barrel?
Oh, now I
mimic?
can move him. No, it is chest mimic.
Oh, just
But it is like a purple, like almost translucent. So it's like a physical object, but you can see through it.
very cool.
Sick.
And he's over there like one of the Thornberries, like.
Oh, dude. Straight up. Tyrion, are you gonna fire off your sacred flame now, or are you? Because it's now in the process of like moving, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah. If I'm able to, let me see.
Sound up. Just sound
Yeah,
it.
I would have to move closer.
He's like,
There we go. He's gonna fucking make the save.
fails.
Whoa!
Holy, son of a bitch.
Wait, I thought. Did
Okay,
you
8
not
points,
want him to
nice.
save?
No, just any other
Nice.
time they would all make the fucking saves.
All right, so everyone roll initiative. I would say Niklaus, you too, because you hear the gunshot.
All right, where is my initiative?
Yay. Duduka.
15.
7. All right. That's everybody. All right. Top of the round, Tyrion. You pull down the sacred flame, and you see this entity. Like there's this bright light from Tyrion's sacred flame, and then you hear, and these huge, large black wings kind of spread out, and it jumps up. Turns around, and now you see there's this half skeletal face of like a Kenku avian type creature. The inside of his wings are all like bones, and you are unsure what's holding the feathers onto this material. And there's this crown that's spiked, that's just glowing, this bright light that's just shining off of it, and it has this shadow that's cast upon its face, and it's like. But Tyrion, your turn.
Well, I'm now traumatized. We're.
I mean, and also there's also this blood that's all down its body, and you can see the corpse that's chilling there.
Dark Souls buff.
Yep.
We're just gonna sit here and shoot out a good old level 1 guiding bolt. And miss.
Ooh. He like dodges out the way, and it slams into the wall. Sparks fly off.
Need to make some adjustments here. There we go.
Was that like a ball move? Gotta make some adjustments.
I feel that.
No, I had
That's
that
what-
map big, so I'm sitting here like looking at like 7 things to get through things.
You're like, oh my god, where am I? Horrified. Z, you see this fucking winged like scalp bone and like feathers are now kind of like somehow it's staying up in the air, and like I said, there's this like fucking glowing spiked crown on its head, and like half of its face is like an eye socket, and part of it's like kind of like just some feathers, and it's like this like bone beak. And it's just like covered in blood.
Oh man, I wish I'd gotten closer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but them spiky pit trap.
Well, I can fly. That's the thing. I can fly above it.
He would definitely hear you flying up to.
He might. He might. I'm going to. I've already got Hunter's Mark on him, so I can still get my three attacks each combat. So I won't waste it there. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Uh, 30. Just to put myself where I'm going to be useful, because I know this thing's going to be flying. So I'll how high up off the ground is he?
Oh, good call. It's about 15 feet off.
Okay, so I will use the last 10 feet of my movement to get up to the same height.
Okay.
And
Does
that'll.
your mimic dude go in the same?
He's in the
order?
same. Yeah, he's in the same initiative order. He's got 30 feet of movement, so I'll have him doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 underneath the dragon.
Okay.
Just out here. And ba-dink.
Oberon, your turn.
Alrighty. Will this dude have taken like the initial damage from the spikes at all, or is it like not affected at all?
I was trying to look at
This-
that.
It says just like when it moves into or within it, but it's based on like how much movement you do.
Um. Hmm. Let me look in the book.
Yeah. Because I think after it does take off, whether or not it does damage, I would probably drop concentration on it just so we can move in more.
Um. I would probably say him moving off the ground to fly up, like to get the momentum, would probably do damage since he didn't perceive it as hazardous. So that's what, 2d4? Yeah, roll that.
Yeah.
5 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. But yeah, then in that case, I'll drop concentration on it just because it's flying now, like Silver was mentioned.
Oh no. I did it
Oh,
again.
no.
I cleared drawing.
The blood
It's okay.
trail is gone.
Blood trail.
And then just for fun, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to the little mimic chest
Okay.
for my bonus action.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast a level 3 guiding bolt at this dude.
Oh shit.
That's all I got left.
Of course.
Ooh, 22 hits.
That's good. I think I can do this. It's gonna be 66.
Bruh.
And the next attack has advantage, which I think I can do this.
Yep, that worked good.
And that will be mine.
This entity is going to fly speed of 40. He's actually here, but Hmm. He's just going to come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to come right up to yeah, he's going to come right up to Z. Whoops. And he's going to take his one wing and he's going to try to slam it into Z to hopefully deal some damage to him. So he's going to make a weapon attack if I can find it in my fucking thing. Okay. Custom enemies. Targeting. Shit. An 8. He misses. And he's going to take his other attack with his other wing and try to hit Z again. He's going to like swipe him both ways and he misses. As Z just kind of like dodges in the air to kind of get out of the attacks. And it's just like Silver, you're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at. For some reason, it's not in. 12. Okay. So, question. Lightning Lure says the spell's damage is increased by 1d8 when you reach 5th level. Does that mean 5th level in that? Just 5th level? Or just 5th level in the class that gives you the spell?
I think when you're multi-class, it's just based on your total character level.
Oh, okay, so that increases.
For cantrips and that. Because then, like, if you had, like, multi-classed all the way up to level 20 and you were 10 and 10, you would never...
Yeah.
I'm
They would
like
do nothing.
90% sure.
Yeah.
Lure. Multi-class. Okay. If a cantrip of yours increases in power at higher levels, the increase is based on your character level, not your level in a particular class.
Perfect. All right, so I am going to...
Coming straight from Jeremy Crawford.
Heard that. I'm going to go 5, 15 feet, and then I'm going to use lightning lure on him to try and ground him.
So you notice as you get within this range, the light that's coming off his crown is like almost like blinding. So make a kind of save what you need to do on this. Let me see.
A dex save or something?
If you want to base it off of the light spell, Tim, it would be a dex save.
Yep. Let's do a dex save.
Okay. Don't fail me now, you mother. You son of a gun. That's a nat one.
Yep.
Auto
It just
fail.
means that you disadvantage on your attack roll against it.
Son of a gun.
But right. You'll get advantage from the guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm. So kind of so still hit disadvantage because it'll even itself out.
Okay. I will hit disadvantage and then I will go to actions and I will go to cast. He failed.
He fails. Yep.
Nice. Okay. Let me
Well,
roll.
it was yeah. You're making you're casting a spell that's it doesn't require you to hit, so that's good.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
So the target must succeed. Okay. If not, be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you. So he gets pulled down
Yep.
and
So
then
he's
takes
gonna
2d8 lightning damage. For some reason, when I hit the attack button, it doesn't like do anything.
Oh, let me see.
I just click attack and then. Oh, never mind. I just hit damage. All right, so I hit
Yep.
that damage, and then I'm gonna hit it again because it only does one.
Nice.
Boom, boom. Sweet. Yeah, so that's 11
Explosions
damage.
kind of.
So I like stomp my big old mechanical leg and with my other arm shoot this like lightning lash out of it. Like it swaps between a bunch of different attachments, like a sword, a cork, a bottle opener, a whisk, a belt knife, and then it hits on this like Tesla coil looking thing and it shoots
it.
out this lightning thing and just yanks him down. And he
Love
takes
it.
Then
Nice.
Yay,
Damage.
grounding him. There we go.
Niklaus. So now you're hearing all sorts of shit going on in there, like screeches and gunshots and lightning, thunder.
Real quick, since I was at the same height as him and he's been pulled down 10 feet, do I get an attack of opportunity?
I think that's because it wasn't within his it wasn't his decision, so like
Yeah,
it's kind of
Oh, it's forced. Yes, forced. Gotcha. Huge, regardless.
Niklaus, you kind of hear because I assume you're kind of like standing, like looking in the doorway. I assume with your
Yeah.
back up against the wall.
I'm looking at you.
You hear
a
some sort of creaking sound, like a door is open right behind you.
That was the dookie dropping into my pants.
It was a tentacle screeching up the back of his armor.
Oh no.
It's like a nail on a chopper.
Are you all the way out there
I'll-
still, past the double doors?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
When I hear that, I'll slowly walk to the other side of this hallway, like this.
Okay, not even look behind you.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look that way, but I'm gonna,
Okay.
like, I'm gonna get to this side. Like,
He's like, oh. It's like phasmophobia. He's like,
If I don't see it, it can't hurt me.
straight up. This place is fucked up. As you kind of walking away and looking, there's like this pink, glowing doorway that has opened in the wall, and you see within this space this kind of red, almost like velvet curtains in the background. There's a chair off to the side, and there's a long white bearded old man sitting cross-legged in this large kind of royal looking padded gold gilded like sofa, just staring at you with his arms crossed.
God.
Yeah, this ain't no time for Santa Claus.
Ho ho ho, motherfucker.
Looks at you, starts singing "Come with Me."
puts on Neo sunglasses.
Time to wake up, Neo. You have to make a choice.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson.
Where'd all these pills come from?
Niklaus's last name is Henderson.
This is the Matrix, and they're trying to get Niklaus out. The real story behind the story this whole time.
Oh my god, could you imagine? He's just kind of sitting there, like he's got like these long robes on. He's just sitting there, just staring.
can you see me?
Come on in, we should talk.
Oh God, it is.
You can hear me, but you didn't answer my question.
Just kind of like motions you to come on in.
All right, it's like to the north here. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go inside this room, and
I'll like
you
peek my head in first. Make sure there's nothing creeping around the corner.
Check out my van. It's so accurate, dude. Niklaus just turns into one of the trailer park boys. Holy fuck, boys! That's a good fucking kitty.
Got some candies.
I'm gonna give you $100 to fuck off. You just throws gold in there. So you're walking into this room. You're just going in. You're just like, yeah, I'm going.
Russell's dead.
I'll look, make sure they're doing all right in there,
I mean,
and then just walk in.
There's no screaming.
All right, I'm going
you
in.
walk in, and you hear like this sound, and you look behind you, and there's just a curtain. There's no like doorway or anything. You're like in this.
Oh, I'm
20
dead.
foot by 20 foot.
I'm dead.
You went into heaven, the archangel room.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This dude named Mikhail Alastalam or something like that.
Roll the flashbacks.
The room begins to kind of stretch, and the man who's sitting in this chair goes like he's like moving in his chair as the room's like stretching, but the chair that's across from him that's closest to you stays in place. And it's just like this like weird, like there's a gold kind of gilded ceiling, and there's like all this like red velvet silk kind of like these like tapestries, and like are kind of just all around this room. There's like this light source that you can't really discern where it's from, and he just kind of says, and it almost sounds like he's talking like right in front of you, even though he's like about 20 feet away, and he's like, take a seat.
I shouldn't have had all those mushrooms.
A big old red health bar appears at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
I'll take a seat in your chair, fancy man.
It's not because I can't with all this plate armor on. It's because
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You take a seat in the chair, and he's just like, huh. Welcome to my dungeon. So you've been up to some mischief, you and your friends.
Mordecai's name.
He's referring to books. He's like, fuck this.
Hold on. Hold on.
In game, his character's just staring straight.
Loading
Yeah, he's
above
like-
me.
I can
There's
see
like the
you
message
have.
options that you can select.
I can see you have facial recognition suppression software, so I can't tell what your face looks like behind that augmented reality helmet.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
Are you Hallister?
Well, that's kind of rude. I'm hoping to introduce myself, but yes,
Oh,
this is my
well-
dungeon. You may refer to me as the mage or the proprietor,
Grand Wizard?
or sure, if you'd like to, I'd love
I
that.
wouldn't. I don't want to call you that.
The dungeon master.
Perhaps. I just thought I would take a moment of your time to inquire. What is it you and your group seek? You seem different from the other ruffians who decide to roll about in this place. What's your end goal here,
Well, first,
Niklaus?
fortune. I'm not even gonna ask how you know. Just your ears. I'm sure you've heard. First is fortune. Second, my probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I feel compelled. We're just seeking the knowledge of the whereabouts and welfare of a certain person.
Well, I have eyes and ears everywhere. Perhaps I can aid you and you can aid me. What do you say?
I suppose.
You say he's gonna AIDS him?
I'm gonna give you all of the aids.
Oh no.
God. Goodbye, Nicholas.
What? Who is this person you seek?
Your beloved?
What?
Kiana? Is she not your... Oh. I
He's
killed
like,
him.
"Wait."
That was
So bad.
easy.
Aneurysm.
Asteroid field.
I haven't heard that name in a long time, boy. You come here for looking for her? She long gone. I don't know where she may be. You think she's here?
We were told to look here.
Well, if she is within these halls of this great dungeon that I have constructed, she escapes my view, and that is a very difficult thing to achieve. Do you understand, my boy?
Well, considering you know my name, yes, I do.
I haven't thought about her in many, many years. Would very much so like to. But in any case, so I
That
don't
was like
know if
breaking
I can...
bread with her, right? You want to break bread with her?
Sure. Yeah, we can call it that.
Must have been a breath
Oh.
breakup.
I believe that there's definitely something that you've made me think about for a long time.
Mm.
And I believe you can be used to me. And perhaps if I ever come across something that can help you, maybe I will. If it's within my capabilities here. Maybe? What do you say, boy?
Nobody, especially people as powerful as yourself, give out charity. So you must be looking for something in return.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, I don't do this for free. There are a lot of things that are going on. Maybe I can start you off with something easy. Are you good at manipulating people?
Depends on the people.
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how your group turns out over the next few months. I'm looking. I've been doing this for a very long time, and my previous apprentices did not work out as well as I would like. I do have an interest in a couple of the people in your group, a couple of the more magical users that may be able to be trained and cultivated into something greater, perhaps. Noodle on that for a bit. And then also, there's also a problem I have on the 20th level. And there's a problematic lich that it's like a really horrible upstairs neighbor. He's just fucking causing trouble up there in the next level up. His name is Izat. You can write that down as EZZAT. I would love it if you all could prepare yourselves and gain more power. Those magical users we were talking about, maybe you could help them grow and develop into something greater, and destroy this lich and his phylactery, so that way, I don't know, it's fucking quiet up there for once. And then just clean house in general. Just clean house. If you see creatures, entities, people who annoy you, I don't care. Do whatever you want, but I need to start bringing in new stock from around the multiverse, and it's a bit crowded right now, so it makes it difficult for me to take things from other areas, um, to like restock my dungeon, if you know what I mean. And then I'll tell you what. Um, at some point, um, just to start, if you find yourself in a critical moment, um, just yell out something to get my attention. Like, I don't know, Hallister the Great, Almighty, help me. Maybe I'll come lend a hand, or at least send something to aid in your crisis. Um, as long as you commit to helping, I don't know. Sounds like a laundry list. I'm sorry. Kind of bored. What do you say? Hello?
Sorry, I'm making mental notes. What
Oh,
you're
I'm
saying?
sorry.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay.
Not physical,
All right,
though.
right.
Mental. Though,
I mean,
with a
we're
pen.
here for a cause, and you don't seem to want to halt that cause. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure. Um, yeah, sure. Yeah,
you help us, we help you. I don't see.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. We're best friends now, I guess, apparently. You know, we go
You're
back
a
a
funny
long way.
guy.
Thank you.
When you created this place, did you create it to have time pass one for one with the outside world?
I didn't create it not to.
Okay, that's okay. That's fair.
A weird question, but okay. Weird flex, okay. But seems like your friends might want some help.
No,
Um,
we got it.
do you want to make a deal right now, boy? I love deals. I love it. I love it. Would you like to? It would make me very happy. This is my house, and you should always make the person who's hosting happy. You don't want to come into a party and be like, "Hey," and knock over their um, priceless vases and shit. You know what I mean? Want to make a deal?
Do I get
I'm not a
to?
devil or anything. I'm not going to
No,
take your
clearly.
soul.
Yeah, you would have killed me already if you were.
Wait, I think they have to tell
I
you.
don't
too. I
think
think
devils are
legally-
that bad. Yeah. Um, if
All
I'm a
right.
devil, if I'm an undercover devil, I have to tell you. It's like the law.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
law,
Yeah.
right? You have to say whether or not, right?
Right. But yeah, listen, devils aren't that bad. Don't give them. They get a bad name. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, yeah. May I hear the terms of the deal before I agree to it?
No terms. I'll help you guys out there that are dealing with that zombie lord, that Kenku god lord, and I can
God,
I can help them if you open this.
Wasn't expecting
And
God.
the room collapses until you're like, I don't know, 15 feet away from him, and now there's just like a small round table, like almost like a coffee table that's just like made of this really nice wood, and it's carved with these really nice details. And he sets down one of the golden packs of cards, one of his booster packs,
Whoop.
and you notice now that it's not a person. There's strings that come up from his body, and he's carved of wood.
Oh.
I've got to
So what do you
say, this
say?
is pretty metal.
They call
Wait,
me the
like-
master of puppets.
Are you saying that the foiling on the practice looks like pretty metal, or that this situation is pretty metal?
There's some weird voice in my head. Can you get rid of that?
Silver.
Yeah, I know.
What's the clarification?
Silver's like, I have an intellective hour inside my brain.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that.
Silver
Are
is the hive mind.
Are these dangerous? Is that why you need me to open it?
No, I've perfected, and this is interesting. I've noticed your crew has opened
We did find one.
one before.
Really just want,
Interesting.
unless somebody's hiding it from me, like a hidden
Um,
immunity idol. I don't know.
Ooh, I love that. I love that play. That theater
Yeah,
play is
it's
great.
good.
Um, uh, yes. I've perfected the magics. So you've heard of these things. Some people refer to them as these deck of many things. This is a much greater pool of magical properties. Where they come from, I don't know. But I've perfected a way to remove magically each card from a deck and insert them into random little, I call them little booster packs. they each have one card. I scatter them all off the floors. So from my knowledge of the magics of these magical decks, could be good, could be bad.
I've got to be honest with you.
Yes.
You could have told me you wouldn't help them at all. I still would have opened this pack.
Hey, open it. Do it. Open it.
Oh.
You're telling me I could have opened.
Well,
I appreciate the help. Yeah, you know.
absolutely. I mean, listen,
Oh.
I'm still gonna help them. Because then at least you know I'm true to my word. I don't
Oh,
want
yes,
you to think I'm some sort of fallacy or something. Even though I may be made of wood right now. Here on this floor. It's all good.
Niklaus, he's a fan.
So what do you say?
Well,
Gonna crack this bitch open?
I do like the cardboard crack.
We love cracking packs,
let's give it an
boys.
all.
There's a way to get that fix in D&D in game. Telling me I can be cracking packs this whole time. Where's the loot boxes, Tim? Send me the
Straight
link.
up.
I'll click
Oh
on
my
it.
god.
Send me
Could you
the link.
imagine? Fucking
In-game
monetize
D&D.
D&D.
Dungeons and gotcha.
I've read posts about people doing that. Dungeon Masters like, yeah, you can pay to like have a weapon. Like, dude, that is so stupid.
That's
Anyways,
wild.
Dang, bro.
Yes, I will open this.
Go ahead. Do it.
All right.
Save that packaging.
And as you rip it open, he just goes limp, and the strings go, and there's the behind you. There's that the doorway opens. Why don't you roll a D100 for me, sir?
No. Oop. That's not how you do it. Oh, that's
Ooh,
pretty good.
96.
That's pretty good.
Bruh.
Instant death. Instant death.
Yeah, does a high number mean really bad or really good?
Oh,
Half my
yeah.
body falls out of the wall.
Oh,
heavier
you
by one
become,
gold
you
coin.
turn into Alphonse. Is it Alphonse Elric, the guy that?
Oh no!
body
King Elric.
disintegrates, but your soul goes into your armor.
That sounds horrible.
He's just armor.
You turn into part dog. The only words you say from here on out are Edward. Traumatize the whole community. Let's
Oh,
go.
no.
Let's see.
Mahito comes out and slaps you in the face.
All of a sudden, you hear, oh, what is it? Malevolent Kitchen.
Oh, I'm not malevolent kitchen.
Your domain expansion. Malevolent Kitchen.
Reiki Tenkai.
Breakers. Is it this? Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll down. So, you pull this card, and on the face of it, it has this, this ring that's floating. You see the card? And you just kind of hear echoing out, sorry about that. And every magic item that you wear or carry disintegrates.
Oh my god. What? Wait, that's your
I think
armor,
who's gonna
right?
get a magic
My
ring?
armor, my dagger, my gauntlet. It's just I'm just naked.
Wait, I thought you were gonna disappear. Your armor was gonna stay.
Homie,
Your armor
Homie
disappeared.
straight gave him profit of regret. I will light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Well, that was fun.
Oh
You can only go up from there, right? Give me one more. Give me one more.
This
Like,
homie
believe it or
is.
not, that's not the bottom.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that, Niklaus?
No.
Oh, okay.
Give me another.
You might
Please,
want to say that.
please, sir, another. Oh my, he's
The
buck naked.
one caveat to that is. Let me scroll back down.
You aren't stark naked.
Man, imagine what a 95 gets you.
Artifacts in your possession aren't destroyed,
Okay.
but they do vanish. So that dagger is like that's like an artifact item.
Right.
But we'll work on that. I'll edit some stuff here for you.
Just delete everything.
For a week.
Wait, so what do you have that's an artifact?
It's
Just
his
that
the dagger that dagger that he got that was
an
from
artifact level?
yeah, it's like almost like an artifact / unique item.
Oh,
Just
Urza's
like
dagger.
your quill that you found. That
oh, so
Riz
I
said.
would still have my quill.
You would
well,
still
that-
have your quill.
That's good to know.
Mm.
That's
But that card is burned, so that is.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Hold on.
Imagine if he had like 10 deck of many things that he did this to, and then you open up another one.
I just invested. I didn't think it would. Go down that route, but
Oh, that's incredible.
So I know we got we went over a little bit, but I would like to say that, as you kind of is your armor magical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes
Bruh.
magical when I.
Oh, with your artificer stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
at least you
it's
can
gone.
like
Tim,
put,
it's gone.
hopefully
Tim, it's
buy
gone.
some more armor and
Nope,
then
I'm
put
naked
it on.
now.
Hey, I got a cool box that had a ring in it that you can put over your junk for.
Oh,
Yeah, so
nice.
don't you have like
Just
a,
close it in there.
cloth, like undergarment or
Yeah,
something?
no, I
Just,
do.
like-
I definitely do.
He's like, no, it chafed the armor, okay? It chafes, okay? That's why I don't wear
like,
it.
yeah, he's like got like the freaking. He looks like starting out an arc.
Oh
Just
no,
chilling.
just a
Right.
butt cloth.
It's like I only used artifact level armored items now.
I grabbed some bugbear armor to potentially disguise in
Oh,
the bag
great.
of holding, so you can take that.
Oh,
out.
good.
AC 9.
So that door opens and you're there with your backpack and some belongings.
Holy shit, Niklaus, you got mugged.
Santa Claus. Shit.
Giving stuff to other kids.
But you guys in the other room, not even knowing what's going on, one of the dragon skeletons begins to move and
Oh no!
bites the chomps over top of this like zombified avian type creature in mid combat, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
Whew, sheesh.
I think that it's fair that Nick Klaus shouldn't get the spoils from this.
I feel like that's
we
fair.
should give him some pity loot.
Yeah, watch the
thanks.
loot be another pack. Just PTSD.
Well, he's like, well, it can't get worse.
Gets teleported to the another plane.
No, it would be funny if he gets one that like just gets rid of all of his non-magical stuff.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
write that down. Hold on.
Oh, write that down. Write that down. Oh shit! I almost just threw up on
He's
myself.
He pulls a card and it's just like, I swear this card is a picture of a hot dog bun with a hot dog. Wait a minute.
Blink.
Turns into Frank Castle and Punisher. Wait.
Oh, dude, yeah. No.
Smooth, brother, completely
Oh,
smooth,
man.
like a
Smooth.
wax snowboard.
Silver would just be like, hey, no more chafing.
No word.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Holy shit, man.
We will
Oh.
delve more into this next week. JD. You're a brave soul.
You are.
You made the ultimate sacrifice for your
No,
friends.
Hey,
No, he did that cardboard crack. Don't.
I
That
kept
is.
him alive.
You do the risk.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to tell you guys that he was gonna open it either way,
Yeah.
even without the help. I sacrificed everything.
The only person
Get
that
in
would
a
have like,
flash.
not been super hurt by that card would have been me. I've got one magical item on.
It's himself. He's
I
magical.
just got a new crossbow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right,
dude.
gentlemen.
Hey, have a good night. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yes.
Okay, you guys.
JD.
Yeah.
100%. Before you go, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.